We're live streaming. Oh,
The host has started recording. All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of RobLynn Live. We're on the eastern side of 8 o'clock as usual, but not quite as bad as last night. Last night was a real test, but tonight, no test. Everything seems to be going smooth
yeah.
with our executive producer in charge of live streaming, Mr. Chris Tiazone. He's got things rolling, so we're rolling. Now, what are we doing? We're doing live stream through OConnect and live streaming on our YouTube channel. And the reason for that, for the first 30 minutes, is just in case any or all of you who aren't part of OES want to hop on the OES bandwagon and get the 3 free for thee and me products. And that's Omail, Onet, Otrim. Omail is the email platform. Onet is the social media platform. And Otrim is a trim away at your URL. Take a 25 character URL, turn it into 5 to 6, and away you go. Give it an alias, give it a name, and it's all yours. That's how we do it.
Can you guys hear us on the live stream? I want to make
Are
sure.
you hearing us on the live stream, Lynn asks? Check 1, 2, check.
Started 2 minutes
1, 2.
ago. It was live. Yay! This sound. We're fine.
We are check 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're Lima Chicken. We're 5 by 5.
Yay!
So that means everyone can hear us. Most of you, if not all of you, can see us. And away we go. It's day 103 in year 20. No, this isn't the 20th year. Back up the bus. I can't believe we're recording this already. It's day 103 in year 2. 2 minutes in 1. So oh my goodness, year 20. Where'd that come from?
That's fine.
Not on the prompter for sure. Well, it's Tuesday, the no, it's not the 3rd of December. It's the 5th of December. This is going to be a long 1-hour broadcast. I feel this one coming. All right. It is Tuesday. It is the 5th day of December 2023. And you're watching RobLynn Live and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
Cherry. Now, are we going to play the theme song right away? I think we should.
You should tell me before that. I always forget that we have to prepare it before.
We have to prepare it.
I have to get it. Remember?
Well, go get it. Go get it.
Well, you keep talking while hopefully I can find it.
That shouldn't be an issue. All right. All right. Let's talk a little about today while we get the wonderful interlude into the RobLynn Live Network. It's at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. We had the OES classroom with Sifu Francis, Chris Tiazone, Michelle Comstra, Sharon Koo, and a virtual cast of hundreds. It was a busy day there at the OES. 10 a.m. brought you DeGarmo and Johnson.
Oh, hold
and
on. Something the chat is showing. I gotta turn off the chat. Okay. Because I don't want it to show on
all right, so the
recording.
chat's off.
Okay, and we should be on the speaker mode. Yeah, we are. So we're good now.
All right.
Thanks.
We can motor along now. Is
Yeah.
it time for the song?
I'm getting it.
All right. So 12 p.m. brought you Eastern Standard Time, of course, Straight Talk with Rob and Lynn, where you get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, with a bit of Ash's vision and a touch of value. So that was this afternoon at noon. And now we are on the eastern side of 8 p.m. and we're getting ready to play our theme song. So stand by one. Hope you enjoy it. I'll do a mouth along. I'm not going to do a sing along.
And then be sure to unmute on your end. Attendees, there's an unmute button. So that'll enable you to hear the music, which is what you want.
That's what we want. That's what you want. And away we go. Check. 1, 2, check. 1, 2, check. 1, 2, play it. It's from the restaurant. There's the show. There's the show. It is the show. We all want to go. Up in line right now. Yeah. Well, as you can see, that's why John and I don't do a duet because I can't seem to follow the words and I've got to add my own words. And he's a composer, writer, lyricist, and singer. So maybe I'll just do a mouthing next time. We'll do a lip sync instead. That way you can't tell that I'm way off key, way off base. At any rate, we hope you enjoyed it. Sans myself.
We enjoy it.
It is. It's RobLynn Live.
Yeah.
RobLynn Live right
It's
now.
like a Broadway style.
It is Broadway
And it
style.
has pep to it and it's energetic. So we really enjoy it. And we want to thank John Barilla and also Chris Tizan because Chris does the piano
play.
and he made the video for us.
Thank you. They're in the middle of tweaking to maybe get a little bit more refined version. I think that one's good enough, but I think they're not satisfied as professionals. So since I'm not the pro, I'm not going to tell them where to go. It's up to them and what they do. So it's 8 p.m. You're watching RobLynn Live and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
Choo!
And for those of you who are in YouTube watching us, we already pinned the information about the 3 free products and how to register. Our domain name is there at the top right here. And it's
RobLynnLive.ai.
That's good.
I know. RobLynnLive.ai.
Okay, that's a good one. That makes it easy to remember. Good job.
How can I forget it?
Yeah.
I wrote the check. Ooh. All right, here we go. Now, please pray for Ash. Please. His wife, Ashmahan, and their 2 handsome young men, Omar and Yusuf, also formerly known as Chunky, now known as the Skinny Cookie Monster, as well as the tech, media, and support staffs. Ooh, yeah. Around the globe for their continued good health and their safety. We want them to be safe. Also, please send out your love, light, and prayers to all who may be ill or injured for their quick and complete recovery. All right, now, without further ado, we're going to say a few hellos, and then we're going to slide on over to the Ollie contest. Go ahead, Lynn.
Okay. You can say hello to the YouTube folks.
Okay, I'm going to say hello to the YouTube folks first. Michael Chatta.
I forgot to log in.
Mr. Nandan, Irene Sexala, Michael Chatta, Francis Tay. Hello. Arena's here. Shubham is here. Kumar. Gemma Rambaki in the house, and she says hello to Karina. Balas is here. There's Francis Tay saying hello to folks. Mr. Nandan again. And Sanju Dada, we're glad you're here.
Names are pretty tricky, huh?
A little bit. There's Karina, not Karina. Well, there's Karina again. Karina, and Gemma, and Irene Stexella, first girl often. Rayo Saheb is here. Monir is here. All right. Rashik is here. This is on the YouTube channel. Wow.
How many?
42 at last count. 43 at current count.
Very good.
All right. So there's Balas again, Francis, Bay Ruben May in the house, saying hello to Auntie Lynn and Uncle Robbie Boy. Bay is from Dubai, and he can attest to the fact that everything is in motion. Everything is going.
He's there for now, but he's from Cameroon.
Cameroon, for sure. Emmanuel is here. Kenroy is in the house. There's Irena again. Sina, of course, is here. Let's see. Am I scrolling properly? I'm going like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I've said hello to everybody but Daniel Sonny. Hello, Daniel. Glad you're here. And he's part of the Papua New Guinea family, PNG. All right. That's Daniel. And you're going to unplug me? Okay, there's Bay Ruben again and Gemma again. Okay, now I think we've said hello to everybody on YouTube. You want to say some hellos to the folks in OConnect only, or just we'll come back to that?
In a second, I'm just trying to
All right.
load.
All right, now we need to do the Where's Ollie Boy contest, if we may. So let's get it on. Ollie Boy contest. Here we go. It's on the presentation screen. We go to images. We go to the image itself, and voila! Look at that image. Look at those houses on top of. It's got to be a hill or a mountain. Holy smokes! That's pretty nifty. Take Nifty to school with you. All right.
Beautiful.
December 5th, you see Ollie there. He's munching on. Oh, I think he's got a mango cocktail in front of him, if I didn't know better.
Yep.
Ollie,
And-
Ollie boy.
And let's say who created this.
This was created by our graphic artist. We have two now, and we have Charmaine, who's filling in for Davina Lee.
Mhm.
And we have Davina Lee, who's taking a little bit of a sabbatical with some family things, and that's cool. We appreciate everything both ladies have done and are doing for us now.
Thank you, because without you two, we wouldn't have a Where is Ollie Boy contest.
And certainly no background there.
Yeah,
So-
it's got to have the background to do the contest, right?
Right. Okay, well, now you guys have seen it. It's now time to place your guesses. So we have to take off the screen so I can talk.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
So there goes the screen. We'll close it. Now
No.
we can talk. Oh, yeah. So you've seen the background. It's a very nice oceanfront background with houses kind of on a mountain there. Very nice. Where Ollie Boy is perched high atop. And I believe he's got a cocktail tonight. Ooh, Ollie Boy. So let's, without further ado, have you give us your guesses, and then Lynn and I will be running the contest tonight because we will, and we will start. Did you want me to do something with that? Is that a hello to these people?
Oh, just look for the first guess.
Oh, I'm looking for the first guess.
You got to maybe put it on
Pause.
that thing. Yeah,
Where is it?
that thing. The
That's
lock.
group.
That's a lock.
It's a lock. Okay, it is locked now. Let's go all the way to the top and let's see who is first guess. First boy, first girl. Hello to John Barilla, and of course to Mohammed. And Brenda is here. Irena is here. She'll be guessing any moment. France is in the house. Hello, France. And Yvonne Find is sending condolences. I'm not sure. Is that condolences to?
Where?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Condolences, Johnny. Yes, maybe may he rest in peace. So to Johnny.
To Johnny, okay.
I guess you got to scroll up to see what it's in reference to.
All right. And there's John Barilla and Michael Chatta. And there's France again. And good evening, everyone. Rachel Violet is in the house. Lynn, if you want to say hi. Okay. You don't want to say hi, we'll come back to it.
Hi.
All right. So there's our friend Guyana. He comes to our community time panel oftentimes, and we appreciate that very much. And I'm still looking for guesses and don't have a guess
It's
yet.
because you locked it. You have to unlock it.
Oh, I have to unlock
just close it. Click
Huh?
the X. And then click the chat again. You have to do that. Okay. Okay.
All right. Oh, I did.
Oh, that's why I said use this, because you can't touch the right button. You know what I mean?
Right. I missed the button and hit the wrong button. So there's where the echo came from. All right. We have a good night from Kenroy. We have Pat Green here, and to everyone else, hello. And our John Barilla. Wait a minute. Let me read this. Our John Barilla has lost his brother-in-law.
Oh no.
John, we had no idea. Is
Oh.
that the brother-in-law? Must be the husband of one of your sisters here in Florida.
Oh wow.
Holy smokes, buddy.
Oh wow.
Condolences to you and prayers up for the rest of the family as well.
Sorry to hear that.
Okay, now it looks like we're getting some guesses here. I'm going all the way to the tippy top.
Okay.
Maybe. Jillian says somewhere in Europe. Okay. I'm looking.
And we're gonna put the
Wow. Oh, we didn't ring the bell.
ticker.
Grandma Bobby's bell.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, cut us a little slack on that. We're
There's so many
stressing out
things when
tonight.
we are live streaming. There's a lot of things going on, you guys. Just so you know.
Right.
So anyway, we
I
try
don't
our
know.
best.
This
But
thing's not
anyway,
even coming up.
this is Michael Chada's emoji ticker composition, and we appreciate it. It's gorgeous. It tells you what our topic is today and the time, and that is RobLynnLive. So thank you very much for that beautiful composition.
I can't find any of the guesses. I know you guys have been guessing.
Can ring the bell.
All right, let me ring the
Just
bell.
to be-
Okay, now you can guess. You probably already did, but go ahead and guess, please. Oh, did I mess that up? Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, so we're looking on our phone. So because we don't want the use the chat in our desktop because it'll show on the live stream. It's not really what we want to do.
Correctamundo. We're 19 minutes into streaming live. Thank you, Chris.
Composition. I can't find it. Okay, let's see our first guess. I gotta scroll up.
All right, Lynn will read the guesses in a moment.
No bells. Irena noticed no bells. Yeah, we forgot the bell. Okay. All right. I see Irena's guess, but I'm looking to see if Frank might have guessed above that.
He usually guesses first.
Yeah. He always tells me scroll up because they don't scroll up enough. Okay. Greg just need your address so I mail you my money order.
I sent it to you in, Greg, I sent you my address in an email directly to you. So check your email, brother. I sent you my address and my phone number and my name. So very good. And hopefully you'll send, when you get the email, you'll give me all the information I need to do to log in and pay for those accounts for you.
Alrighty. And it appears as if our first guess is from Isabel Bailey. She says Italy.
Italy, okay.
Followed by Irena, who says village of Manarola in Cinque Terre, Liguria, Italy. Pretty sure today. This is
Italy, okay.
Let me scroll down. Oh, Melanie Marcano says Italy.
All right,
And
Mel.
Sadananda says maybe Italy too.
All right, we have a double, triple, quadruple Italy.
Isabel says Lynn Bell. She's trying to help me. Thank you, Isabel. Okay. I'm scrolling down to see more guesses. And Jillian says, I guess it's somewhere in Europe.
All right, that's a very good guess.
Then we have John Barilla saying village of Manarola in Italy.
Another Italy. Everybody's guessing Italy.
So far.
So far, so good. Italy for you.
And Brenda Ross is sorry. Oh, John, I'm so sorry. Prayers for you and your family. That's nice. Also, a sorry from Irena.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And then we have
again.
Rachel Violet says Italy. Okay, and lots of condolences from friends here. And Frank Rose says, I'm guessing Manarola, Italy.
All right,
no
there's
bell.
Frank.
He said no bell. Yeah, sorry, I forgot the bell, Frank.
That's my fault, Frank. I usually remind Lynn about the bell.
Irena says village of Manarola in, she already guessed. We already got your guess earlier.
Right.
And then we have A lot of prayers and condolences for John. Very nice.
All right, John.
Isabel says Italy. Um, Legdega says Italy as well.
All right.
Ron John says yes, happy city, RobLynnLive. I don't know, quite know what that meant.
All right.
Carmela is here. Welcome, Carmela.
Carmela in the house. Carmela, I got your messages, and I'll look at them tonight yet. Okay.
Okay.
And I saw you got the one squared away, which is good.
Okay, so
you
Frank,
got the it was on your printer. Good.
And Carmela says Europe, and Frank Rowe corrects me as usual, and he says my guess was out at the top, Lynn. Sorry about that, Frank. We were kind of thrown off. We didn't ring the bell. Don Swihart says Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Isabel said Irena said it first. Okay, thanks, Isabel. Rachel says Rob drink LOL. Oh, and Don's.
I've got my Publix Diet Iced Tea. This is a full quart, and I've already had half of it, and we haven't even gotten going here.
We'll have to go to the comfort room soon. And Don Swihart says screen is moving slowly. Mohammed Zaishan says the OConnect mobile app isn't working. I'm deadly waiting for OConnect OConnect update version. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for telling us.
All right. Have we got all the guesses in?
Italy is my guess is Momodu.
Okay. I believe that's all the guesses.
Okay.
And,
yeah. Oh,
wait a minute. There's one.
Daniel Lopez says my guess is Italy.
All right, Daniel Lopez. Glad you're here again as usual, and thanks for your guess. All right, now with a little help from our friend Mr. Tiazone,
we're gonna stop. Oh,
we're gonna
just tell people to move over and say the domain name, please.
Oh, doggies, yes. Please remove your hats. Remove your hats. Put your hats back on your head, and then say. Is that what the prompter said? Oh, it couldn't have been. At any rate, we're going to move over to OConnect exclusively. So we need you all. If you're not in OES, hop on the bandwagon. And all you got to do is go RobLynnLive.ai. RobLynnLive.ai.
Wow,
that's all you got to do.
That's going to be another
hit.
What do you call it? Slogan.
It'll be a slogan.
No, whatever you call it.
A saying?
Yeah, that'll help people.
A jingle.
Remember.
A jingle. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Oh, no, that's not yet.
That's what you call it. So, so definitely move on over to OConnect to hear the winner of the Where is Ali contest.
And away we go. Is Chris handling that or you?
Yes, he's waiting for us to say when to stop.
In
live.
3, 2, 1. Let's go to OConnect, Chris, right now. All right, here we go.
I think he already stopped it because see, when I click it, it says start streaming. That means he's.
All right, so we're good there now. Now live from the studios in St. Petersburg, Florida, Tampa Bay, Florida, St. Petersburg, near Madeira Beach. This is RobLynnLive and Ollie the Wonder Dog, and now we're going to give the answers to the Where's Ollie contest. So stand by. I think all the guesses were Italy. So I think we're going to have a lot of first boys and first girls.
Okay, and here we go.
Ooh, Charmaine. All right, I'm going to read this. It's rather detailed, but thank you, Charmaine. Ollie is at Rio Maggiore. Rio Maggiore. Maggiore. No, it's Rio Maggiore, Italy. Rio Maggiore, that's what it is. It is pronounced Ria. All I had to do was read it. Rio Maggiore. Okay. It's located in the province of La Spezia in the region of Liguria, Italy, of course. And it's one of the 5 villages that make up the Cinque Terre. And literally the 5 lands is what that means. A UNESCO World Heritage Site and is known for its stunning beauty and rugged coastline. Very rugged coastline, I would say.
Mm.
So, it is the first and largest and most southern village of the 5 Cinque Terre, also all connected by a trail. The water and mountainside have been declared natural parks, national parks. Both Rob and Lynn are savoring a one-pot putanska. Ooh, putanesca. It should be putanesca. Yeah. It's a quick pasta packed with bold flavors. We like our bold flavors. The spicy sauce originated in Naples, Italy. It is a simple but very fragrant sauce made up of tomatoes with garlic, capers, olives, and chili. And the dish is usually served with linguine, thin spaghetti. Originally, it was called alla marinara. The claim as it was invented in the 50s in a famous Ishia restaurant. One late night, a group of hungry customers asked the owner, who didn't have many ingredients left, to throw together something that he had there, that he had all the ingredients for. Well, the owner only had some tomatoes, olives, and capers, the base for the sauce, and that's how he came up with putanesca sauce. Some indeed say the modern name of this preparation refers to pasta, prepared as it comes. That it is. Easy to cook, easy to eat, and without frills. Ali is enjoying his glass of Negroni. He's got Negroni.
Okay.
All right, Ali.
All right.
Negroni is a cocktail made of equal parts of gin, vermouth, ooh, doggies, Rosso, and Campari. Campari, generally served on the rocks and commonly garnished with an orange slice or an orange peel. It
Oh.
is considered as an aperitif, a before dinner drink. And what does it taste like? A Negroni is a bitter cocktail, but the vermouth and orange garnish add enough fruity sweetness to balance it out. Ooh, doggies.
Sounds good.
The taste is of herbs, a bit rooty. Think licorice food, and then there are some deep, dark, full flavors. And the answers for tonight, Ollie contest, are coming up. Thank you for that. May I hand this back to you? And you know what the answer is to where is Ollie?
Okay, thank you, everybody. And we're going to say that correct us if we're wrong. Got a lot to do when we do this live stream and live. So it appears, correct us if we're wrong, but it's Frank and Irena, first girl and first boy today.
All right, Frank and Irena, thank you for everyone's guesses. There were multiple guesses. Mel had the correct answer. Karina had the first best answer and right answer, and so did John.
There are quite a few winners.
John Barilla. So good job on everybody's part. We're on OConnect now and only on OConnect. So those of you who are here are likely either founding member affiliates, or maybe even a customer who's got the O-mail and has the 3 free and can tune in and watch RobLynn Live.
Yay!
All right, let's talk about announcements, if we may. We're not going to be long tonight. Migration without hesitation goes without saying. Check out the newest website. Check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. Log into your Gmails, Yahoo Mail, etc., and another etc. Plenty of etceteras. And O-Verify will be sending out an email to your alternate email with an OTP to log in to verify your account.
Remember, we
Pretty
don't
snappy.
technically have O-Verify yet. I think my husband just means the concept of verification.
The concept of verification, also known as KYC, know your
Because
customer.
we're not into that yet. So just
We will be.
Mhm.
Don't touch that dial. Okay, subscribe when you can to OConnect, and of course, hop on and be a host. Check the daily ticker in OES and pop up in O Founders as well. because the pop-up and O founders could have some news at any time, as will the ticker.
And the update section.
And it's in the update section. Attend as many webinars, chats as time permits. Stay focused, stay engaged, stay vigilant, as much is happening behind the scenes and much is happening out here in ONPASSIVE land. So tonight we have a topic, and tonight's topic is creating positive habits. Now, we're not here to preach to any of you, but we're here to remind you of maybe a few things you need to take into consideration when you're talking habits. Oh, you want me to talk to, you don't want me to talk to the 5 cell phones, you want me to talk to the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it now. I got it, Martha. All right. So, first off, we talked about this topic.
Are you going to talk about this?
I am, is creating positive habits. And there's no preaching here, but we just want to remind you maybe a few suggestions that might be helpful along the way. Okay? And that's not too shabby. Ollie's question of the evening is, what habit are you the proudest of? Are you proudest that you brush your teeth every week? Are you proudest you take a shower every other day? Are you proudest you're an ONPASSIVian? That could be the one. Are you proudest you read 3 books a week? Or are you proud you read the Bible? Let us know. Let us know what you're proud of. All right. Our well-being should be of the utmost importance, and it is. It really is. We want everybody to be healthy, wealthy, worthy, and wise, and creating positive habits will carry us there. What are the strategies to establishing and maintaining, which is the key word, maintaining a positive attitude?
A positive habit.
Did I say attitude?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, my glasses are fogged up. Positive habits. Sorry about that, kids. Starting small is the easiest way to manage changes in habits. Drastic changes or adjustments might just overwhelm your system and could cause one to abandon that particular habit. Or maybe just throw your hands up and say, I'm done. You don't want to do that. Set clear goals as you fine-tune your habits. Define the goal of each change through setting goals and tracking the progress. In other words, don't just throw it out there. Think about it first, set a clear goal and go after it. Turn it into a good habit. That's what we're talking about. Be consistent. The number one key to setting goals and practicing good habits, being consistent. So you got to be consistent, whether it's on passive or whether it's on the ball field, wherever you have habits in play, just be consistent. It's simple. It's very simple. So use triggers. Now, this is an important one. Try to associate any new habit you might have. Let's say your new habit is you start your car and you let it run for 10 minutes before you try taking off so the oil has a chance to circulate. So that could be a new habit. And a trigger for that would be, I've got to stop for gas. Okay, well, you've got to stop for gas a little later, but right now, it's important that you use a trigger, and the trigger being stopping for gas, and the habit being letting your car run. Very well said, if I don't say so myself. All right, there are 51 of us here at the moment. This happened last night. We started low and went high. So that's how we do it at RobLynnLive. We'll have to see what happens. A little bit of an itch. Okay, we got it. Accountability. Be accountable. You've heard that from your parents till you're blue in the face, and your children are probably saying it to you now. Be consistent. Be accountable. And have someone close to you that monitors what habits you're trying to change. This way, somebody is looking in and can help you along the way. Track your habits, monitor your progress with what's called a habit tracker. Now, I haven't seen one physically, but there are habit trackers, and there are people that can track your habits too. Understand your motivation. Always try to understand why you want to develop a habit. Don't just come up with, okay, I'm going to do this and that's going to be a habit. Think about it before you hop on it, because we all know these things take time. It just doesn't happen overnight that you're going to have a new habit. Okay. Understand your motivation. Always try to understand why you want to develop a particular habit. In other words, have a good understanding. Be patient, because we all know habits, correcting bad habits takes time. Adding new habits takes equal time. So just be aware of that. Now, throw in a little bit of enjoyment. It's okay to have a little fun in the mix. It's all right, because, as we all know, if we like what we do, and chances are we will stick with the habit or habits. And finally, if I may, Miss Nakamoto, finally, at 8:38, good timing, visualize the success of any new habit, as this will help to motivate your keeping the habit alive. This way, you don't just throw it on the shelf and say, okay, I was going to do that. I was going to brush my teeth at 3 o'clock on Tuesdays, but I'm not going to follow through. Well, no, that's not the way. The way is to follow through. Visualize the success of any new habit, and this will help you motivate your keeping the habit alive.
Very good.
Remember to be patient. Remember to be persistent while forming and cultivating new habits. And for goodness sakes, stay focused. And remember, we are one on passive. All right, that's about 40 minutes in, not too shabby, if I might say so.
And I think we want to do Ollie's.
We'd like to
Question.
refresh Ollie's question of the evening again. Ollie's question is, what habit are you the proudest of? What habit do you have? Is it the fact that you play golf on Tuesdays and don't go to the driving range? That's a habit. Or is it the fact that you want to go to a ball game, but it's just not on the list, but it's been a habit? Hey, think twice, follow through on your habits. You'll be glad you did. And we've changed the background to the dark green, forest green,
And
if I might say.
I think Michael Chada's emoji composition looks really pretty.
It
against the
does. It
green.
says topic, positive habits, and you.
December 5, 2023 at 8 p.m. EST. RobLynn Live. I think it looks really nice against the green background. For that particular one, I use Poppins. But I've also used in the past fantasy. Let me try fantasy. Oh, wait. Oh, how do I change it? I'll change it later on.
Right.
I have to save it.
Right.
Paste it. I'll do that later. But it's pretty. Whatever
It is
font
very
it is,
pretty,
it looks really nice.
for sure. All right, where are we going next? We need a few more hellos, and then we need to go to community chat. Ooh, doggies!
Yeah.
And here we go with a few more hellos. Hello to Greg Lakin. Yvonne Finn is here, and she says, "Well, I finish what I start," and that's what I'm proud of. That's a killer habit. That is great.
Well, that's a good thing.
Mayor is here, our friend, the doctor, the pharmacist from
Mayur from
Miss
India.
Dr. Mayor is here from
good.
India.
I'm glad you're here, Mayur.
We're glad you're here. There's Isabel, Roy Davies,
Yeah.
Greg Lakin, as I mentioned, Michael Chatta, Isabel Bailey. There's Mayur again. Karina is here. She may be hitting the streets in a little bit to pick her friend up. Isabel, as I mentioned, and here's John Barilla. Positive habits and yours tonight. Positive habits and you tonight. That's the topic. Thank you, John, for that. And we didn't record. No, we're recording.
We're still recording.
Yeah, we are recording, Karina. And there's Michael Chatta. Pat Green is in the house, there's Isabel again. And Susan Page is here. Hello, Susan. Thank you for being here.
The Philippines.
Yes. And here's Irena saying, January 1st, 2023, I started Bible reading. Almost done, coming to the end by January 1st, 2024. Great habit. Oh, that's a wonderful habit. And we've got a new habit. Who has a new habit? Johanna from Germany. My new habit is posting on ONET every day.
Oh, that's a good habit.
How cool is that? That is real cool. That's a great habit to be in. Let's see. I was responding to Rob. Okay, sorry, Isabel.
Love you
Karina,
too,
Karina.
She says, love you, Lynn and Rob. We love you too.
I'm obviously confused tonight, so thank you for standing
Oh.
by with us.
Isabel says, I don't see it on my screen. I'm going to refresh. Yeah.
Refresh is always the best way.
Refresh always is a good thing to do. It often works.
All right. I think I've said hello to just about everybody. You can check me out if you like.
She says, I know that was Isabel that I was responding to, Rob.
All right. You notice each time we get ready to go to the panel, our numbers go up. So it's like they're tired of hearing my little bit of value and vision. They want to hear from everybody else. And you know what? Let me tell you, thank you to everybody in the chat. Let's talk about what happens when we go to the community time. Let's say we get 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 people there. 50 of you guys stay in the chat and chat away for 3 hours, for 2 hours, for 4 hours. That's how we do it at RobLynnLive, and that's what makes us a family variety chat. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, and we have some responses to Ollie's question already. I see Mayur says, my constant and new, Melanie says, my constant and new habit is checking my OES back office each and every day as soon as I finish work or whenever I get a chance
How cool is that?
And I saw Mayur said something up above here. I got it.
All right, let's hook up with Mayur.
Isabel, my new habit is to log into the OES 3 to 4 times a day. Oh, that's really good.
Motivation tonight. And Mayur's positive habit is every day I have logged into ONPASSIVE and stay as long as I can.
Stay for as long as time. Oh, that's good.
That is good stuff, Mayur. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. And hello from Irena to Christia's own, I might add.
You're welcome, Susan. Let me see if we got anything. I think we've caught up. Let's see if we've got any more comments.
And Chris, we are recording, brother. And
Rachel says, my positive habitude heart. That's cute. She combined 2 words.
Right.
Habit and attitude. Put them together.
That works
habitude.
Wonders. All right.
Really cool.
Brenda Ross is in the house. Hello, Brenda. Thank you for being here as well. What else can we say? I think it may be time to go to... Roy Davies is, of course, here from the East Coast of Florida.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Davies. We appreciate you being here.
Okay, so I think this is now community time. Perfect. 8:45. It's a good time to start community time. I have sent many of you the speaker link in Messenger. I sent Mayur the link in WhatsApp.
All right.
Okay, so go ahead and retrieve those links and come on down to the panel. And
we'd love to see you. All we need is a simple me.
Yes, and for those of you who did not get the link, let us know. Put it in the chat, and I will move you from attendee to speaker.
Very nice. Looks like a little more of the double chin is disappearing. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Very nice.
Duggies.
Very nice.
Thank you, Carnivore Diet.
Didn't I send it to you, Carmela? I'm pretty sure I sent to you. Go
check it out, Carmela. Mel
check.
says whenever you record it would show in the upper right corner of the screen. But this time I don't see it, Rob. Well, we're looking at it. It says recording.
What did she say? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it is recording because when I hover over the recording button, it says stop recording.
Okay.
Oh, you should. Yeah, it shows an upper right. Okay, you know what? You maybe have to refresh. Try refreshing, Melanie. I bet you the record button will show then.
Likely. So wait a minute. Back the bus up. That's Melanie. There was one other comment. Oh, there's from Chris. I like Rachel Violet's folding card pop out. She's really got quality talent, and the art is cool. It is.
Yep, I agree with
Henry Horn
Chris.
says, what you think about, you bring about. Ooh, there's a good habit. Think about it, you bring it about. Nice. It's a positive habit to get a response hour to hour in on passive with heart. Very nice.
Okay, let me hold the chat so I can at least read it.
Doggies.
It's going quickly.
How do we become a part of Messenger, Brenda McIntyre? Can you help her?
It's an app. If you're on the phone or even a computer, just type Messenger. You should be able to get the app. It used to be combined with Facebook, but now it's separate. So you can be on Messenger and not be on Facebook. All right. So what I would do, Brenda, is Google it, how to get Messenger, and put your device. If it's like how to get Messenger on an Android, how to get Messenger on Apple, how to get Messenger on a PC, whatever like that. Just do that for your Google search, and you might see some good YouTube channels, YouTube videos that explain how to do it.
We're up to 62. We're on our way to 70 as usual.
Ooh.
Nice, everybody. All right, I heard somebody in the background. Who was that?
Hello, it's Karina. I just wanted to say hello. Yeah, I was going to tell you something. I can't remember what it was.
To brush my teeth to make that happen.
Just left.
All right. Well, that was easy. Thank
Yeah,
you,
I know,
Karina.
right? I'll think of it again.
Ooh, Dougie's. Good luck with that. All right. I know you can do it, though.
Thank you.
We know you can do it. Okay, let's
I
see
hate
what
that.
we've got here. Johanna is here.
You're welcome, Johanna.
All right. And greetings, my brother Levi Mamabolo from Yvonne Finn. Pat Green has joined us on the panel, as
Okay,
has
So we're going to go to the
Carmela
gallery now.
Schwartz.
We're going to open up the gallery so we can see our panelists.
All right, we're up to 62. Thank you, everybody.
And there is our
Ooh,
panel.
Look at those faces now.
Welcome, everybody, to the panel.
Oh, it's still dark in Israel. I can see that, Carmela.
Karina's here, Patricia Green, Mel is here, and Carmela.
All right. If I didn't know better, I'd say Lynn Nakamoto has joined the crowd.
And good job, Carmela. You got the link from Messenger. Yay!
Good job, Carmela.
That's what it was. The link. Hey, Linda, you know when I'd get the link, I would come in. You know what I used to do? I didn't know. I thought I'd try it. When you give me the link, and I was already in OConnect all the time, right?
Yeah.
So I would leave the meeting and then come back in with the link you gave me, but you don't have to do that.
Oh, teach us what to do. Karina, what do you do?
You actually, what I did was I thought I'm going to leave because I'm already in OConnect again. I'm going to leave it open just like I'm on the attendee, and I'm going to use the link you gave me and see what happens without closing out and coming back. And it worked. I did not close out, and here I am. So you don't have to do that.
That's a good tip for everybody. Did you guys all know that on the panel?
I just did it myself.
Yes, I've been doing that all the time.
I just did it. I was on the attendees and I just clicked on the speaker link and came right in here.
That's me too. I didn't know that, Karina. Thank you.
I didn't either. You had given it to me, and I always
I do it always.
Yes.
If it's my Facebook in the same browser, if it's not in the same browser, I have to go out and to go to another.
Okay, that makes sense. I am the same browser, so that totally makes
sense.
That's
why we come to community chat to learn something.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
If those of you who are here now did not get the news, it looks like John Barilla's brother-in-law passed. I don't know if it was today or not.
Very sorry for him.
Yeah. Prayers out to John and to his sister, who I believe that was her husband, and also the rest of the family.
So sad.
We're thinking about you, John.
Yeah.
And prayers up, prayers sideways, prayers any direction you want them, brother. Thank you. Thank you for being. I can't believe you're here tonight.
And Chris Tizan says, "Hi, Carmela Schwartz, fire." He's calling you fire.
Well, that's Carmela Fire. Mm-hmm. She's full of fire.
And welcome.
Hello, Armin.
It's my name.
Hi, Harry. How are you? Thank you, RobLynn. Hey,
Hello.
Carmela.
Family name when I was born,
Karina.
it was Fire.
I love how you guys all catch on how to
Melanie.
channel. Thank you
I
so
did the
much.
same thing. I did it the other night, and I didn't even think to pass it on to you. I just did it by fluke, and it didn't even sink in what I was doing. But it's amazing. But thanks, Karina.
Okay, so that is AI at work, right? AI knows what we're trying to do and makes it easy for us.
Yeah, beautiful. Hey, John. My condolences, my Mr. Tin Man. My
So
condolences.
sad.
Yeah, condolences, John. Sorry
God
to hear
bless.
that.
Hi. Yeah, let me come on real quick.
Yes, my condolences,
Yeah.
John.
I just want to say I'm going to keep I'm going to keep a low profile tonight. I wasn't going to come on the community chat, but I thought, I'm going to come on because I wanted to mention my brother-in-law. He did pass away late last night. He had been suffering from Alzheimer's for the last several years, and he had made a turn for the worse in the last week or so, and in the last couple of days, it was his walk to the end, and so he passed away last night. But I just wanted to come on and, like I said, I've been keeping a low profile all day, but I thought I'm going to go on just to tell you folks, his name was Terry McCready. And he was a wonderful guy. He was a big-hearted, generous guy. You know how a lot of people make jokes about their relationships with their sisters, with their sister's husband or brother-in-law. There's always a lot of relationships between brothers and brother-in-laws. But I never had that with Terry, and so I'm very much touched and feeling low. And sad about his passing. But I just wanted to come on and mention to you folks what kind of a guy he was. And just a little side thing that I always find kind of entertaining. My sister, my older sister, Patricia, her name is originally, of course, Patricia Barilla, as my name, because my family on both sides, my father and my mother's side, all Italian. So we consider ourselves, although we're Italian American, very Italian. So anyway, my sister, Patricia Barilla, her name is Patricia Pat because she happened to be born on St. Patrick's Day. So we always joked how she was our Irish Italian because she was born and named after St. Patrick. So her name's Patricia Barilla. Now, sure enough, she grew up, and who'd she marry? A full-blooded Irishman. Not that he was from Ireland, but both sides of his family are Irish, and his name is McCready. So she became Patricia McCready. So, I always thought that was kind of a fun thing that she married Terry, who was an Irishman, because we always called her our Irish Italian. And I just wanted to bring him up and my sister up tonight here, just real quickly, just in remembrance of my brother-in-law, Terry, because like I said, he's a great guy, and I'm going to miss him terribly. And I'm actually going to just turn my camera off, and I will listen for the rest of tonight. But, I don't feel like chit-chatting or making my usual wise remarks or anything. Just not feeling like it today. So I hope you all appreciate that. But I did want to come on and just mention Terry. So that's all I'm going to say, folks. Thank you very much.
All right, prayers to you.
Prayers for you, John. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes.
We also
Get some rest, Barilla. Get some rest.
Yes.
All right, let's see who all has joined. John has kind of left. He's still here. Mayor's here. It looks like he's still home, has not headed for work just yet. Are you working today? You have to go in today to work?
Yes. Working is there.
Okay. Thank you for joining us.
We appreciate you coming on board.
He usually comes, he starts at his home, and then he says he wants to go to the pharmacy, and then he'll join us again at the pharmacy, right? Mayor?
All right.
Wonderful. Thank you.
He hung with us almost all night last night, which was cool.
A couple nights in a row he's been with us.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I see Pat Green has made the dance, the Popcorn Queen. What's going on there, Popcorn Queen?
Well, I already had dinner and I've eaten too much, as usual. But I'm doing all right. Haven't had any popcorn, though, and I don't think I have any room for it. My husband brought some cookies home from church, home-baked cookies that the ladies baked at church, and they were like $10 a box, and you got to pick, and they had a whole bunch of variety of cookies in them. So somehow I'm suffer through those, but I'm doing fine.
All
And I
right.
just wanted to say hi to everybody.
And how is your new job working from home? Do you like it?
Yes, it's interesting because some parts of it are really different compared to working at work. And I've got some kinks that I need to work out, just like anything new that you're doing. But I really like it, and I like working from home. I miss being around people. So I come to RobLynnLive because I know I get to be around all of you guys, and that's really a blessing too.
That's good.
All right. We appreciate
Right,
that.
Patricia?
Thank you.
And
Hi, Camille. Hi,
who else
Karina.
is here?
Hello?
Oh, wait a minute. Mel's here. What's going on, Mel?
Yes. Hi, Melanie.
Hello, Pat. Hello. I'm glad you're starting to enjoy the work at home.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
join
you.
the club. Remember, you have somebody to reach out to. I'm right next door.
There you go.
It seems far, but it's close. Anyhow, hi Pat.
I
Hi,
got you.
Pat. Hi everyone, and Rob and Lynn especially. Hi. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I couldn't make it to the straight talk, and I won't be able to make it for the whole week because they put my break at 11:30. So by the time I go back, my lunch break, go back, then that's when your straight talk starts. So it sucks, but I'm sorry. I couldn't make it, and I can't make it
That's
for the rest
okay.
of
We understand.
at that time.
You're
I
with
know.
us in spirit, always with us in spirit.
That's all that counts.
Yes.
All right, Harry. How you feeling tonight, Harry? Talk to us, Harry.
Feel great. I feel really, really good.
That's good.
Oh, good.
I must say we stuck to the carnivore today exclusively.
Explicit.
Great.
Or
Or
explicit.
no, exclusively.
We
I
got
don't
the
know, I don't
English
know.
major.
Whatever, explicitly, exclusively.
Whatever it is. We
We
poured
both
some.
XX.
We poured a bunch of ground beef with onion and mushroom in, and it was pretty good. Pretty good. And quite
Excellent.
frankly, the keto diet has reduced my appetite, but eating the last 2 days with carnivore, it's reduced even more. I couldn't finish. Usually I'll eat half a pound to 3/4 pound of meat. 1/4 pound is all I could finish today.
And we didn't use the microwave. We used the stove.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Whoa! Really? Don't
Yeah,
tell anybody that.
that's what I use. I still use the oven and stove. I baked a whole bunch of chicken thighs today.
Oh.
So
Plenty of protein there.
How do you bake the chicken thighs? Is it an easy recipe?
it's
Air
I
fryer.
just put it in a ceramic
oven.
dish.
Uh-huh.
I put I think 10 thighs in there,
Yeah.
and I just salted and peppered, and then basted it with butter and warm butter, and then every 20 I baked it for 55 minutes and at
And what-
410 degrees, and every 20 minutes, well, twice I rebasted it with butter, and worked out perfect. It worked out great.
What was the total
Making me
time?
hungry.
What's the
Total time 55 minutes I did.
55 minutes. Oh, sounds good. Simple. You know what I mean? Just simple. Salt and pepper.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. And butter. Mm.
Now I just got a call from Greg Lakin. I don't know if Greg's trying to come in or what he's trying to do.
Oh.
I didn't pick it up,
Let me look.
but make sure you send him the.
Okay, Greg, I sent you the link already a while ago. Try the link. And if you want Rob to talk with you, can you wait till after we're done? After the show?
Oh, we're done. We finished today.
Oh, okay.
We got it worked out. Greg's going to be able to fund both his accounts, so it's working out
Yay.
fine.
Ah, happy ending. Very good.
Yes.
So Greg, just message me on Messenger. We'll communicate that way, all right?
All right.
Okay,
All
anybody
right.
else want to come to the panel? Say me, and we will bring you to the panel. if you said me and I didn't notice, it means I missed it. Just say it again, please.
You missed something? I can't imagine that.
The chat moves so fast.
Well, it happens once in a while, not too often, Halen.
Like forgetting to record, for example. Oh my
Forgetting
God.
to record, we don't ring the bell.
He forgets to remind me. Like he says, okay, are we going to play the song, the theme song? I'm like, you should have said that before we go live so that I have it ready. And he always waits till we're live. And then I'm like,
Could you guys hear the song okay? Did it come through on the live stream?
was it clear?
I didn't hear
Did anybody hear the song?
Which one? Yeah, the song was clear.
It was clear? Okay, because
Yeah,
that was live streamed and we were having trouble with it fading in and out and crackling. But if there was no crackling and fading in and out, that's good.
Yeah, it was good. Straight.
That's good.
Right.
Mayor, I haven't seen you. It's nice to see you. Somebody new. Hello.
Mayur in India.
Yeah.
Mayur in India is here. What say you in India? What's going on in India at this early hour?
Morning is there, so it's a good to see. In there is a cold started, and the winter season is going on. So most of the time we use the sweaters also. Some and going to the most of the walking. Most people going to walking morning walk, and that's it. It's going. Most of new startups are there going on in India. More startups coming in in technology, and most of the time will show that they will success because of India economy is growing. Is crossing the 4 trillion economy. Is a fifth economy in the world. So we crosses the 5th trillion as on now. So there's and Sensex is going up and up because of some states are in some elections results are there. So Sensex market share market is going up. That's going on right now. Rob sir and Lynn madam. And good evening to all of you, Melin madam, Torina madam, and Camerala and Harris and Patricia Green madam. Okay. Yes, thank you.
Good to have you here, brother. You kind of light up the picture. We appreciate that. Appreciate you being here.
It gives us
I mean, I light up the picture too, but I'm not as handsome as you other guys.
It's good to have Mayur here who talks about the Indian situation and the perspective from someone there. So it's really good for us. It broadens our horizons. So thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Carmela Schwartz, Carmela, fire. What's going on?
What's going on? It's raining in Israel now. Today it was a rainy day. And it started being cold a little bit. And it's Hanukkah tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night's the first night of Hanukkah.
Yes. And yesterday we had a webinar with Bill Williams and Shushanta in Israel with Ilanit about candle light the world.
Nice. So tomorrow night's the first night of Hanukkah. Are you going to do the Asher
first
Kaddish?
candle.
Are you in charge of the blessing? I imagine you are.
I was blessed yesterday. We did a virtual candling in the webinar with ONConnect. It was a very nice webinar.
Nice.
Yes, and
All
it's
right.
recorded in YouTube also.
Nice.
I send you.
Yeah, I got it. You sent me a video, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Check it out.
And then I got the other stuff too, so I'll look at it tonight or in the morning.
Okay.
We'll see what's going on there. Franz, we see you're in the house from Ocala.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
What's going on in Ocala, Florida? Is that where you are tonight? It looks like the same scenery.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still in Ocala. Ocala is very nice. It's getting a little cooler now, which is good. We need that. We got some rain yesterday, which is great, and everything's doing fine. We're doing well.
Well, that's a good combination. A little bit of rain, a little bit of cooler weather. That means the humidity's down a little bit.
Yes, a lot.
Well, that's good. That's a
Happy to be here.
thing. That's a good thing. All right, I'm supposed to be looking for any hands up, but since I didn't get any hand, I think we're going up back to Mel. What say you, Mel?
Ooh, okay. Positive habits and you. Me?
And you.
Yes. Positive. I love to keep a positive spirit, a positive habit, because that's what will take me further in life. I have done away with anything that will keep me down or anyone that will keep me down. And what I do in the morning, I learn to wake up and give thanks. That's one of my most positive habits. Thank God for life. I have breath. I can see, I can hear, I can walk and I can work. So I am thankful because these are the things that will cause me to do more, right? So that's one of the positive habits. And I love to give compliments. I love to give compliments to people. I hate it when a compliment is due and people don't. They stay quiet. And as soon as one person would give the compliment, everybody say yes, oh yes. No, just give the compliment when it's you. It doesn't cost you anything because people like to be uplifted. So that's that's a positive habit for me, and I love to receive compliments. Before I used to kind of shy away from it, but I learned for a while to take it. It's a compliment. They mean well and they're uplifting you, right? So I love positivity. I just don't like low energy because it's a downer and it causes me to almost like hibernate. So positive habits for me is a must. And especially now as I feel like I'm in a big corporation with so many people. So why not keep those habits positive as much as we can?
There are a few folks here at ONPASSIVE, over 1,400,427,000, which is very nice. Very nice. Karina, are you out the door yet or you're still here with us?
I am here. Can you see me? Hi, guys. I'm Melody. I am so with you on that. 100%. People say that to me all the time. It's like, why are you smiling all the time? And it's like, that's the way to be, isn't it? But it's funny when you say that because some people, when you say that to them or smile at them or whatever, and they look and they don't know what to say. And it's like, I say hi to them and they don't say anything. It's just like they just keep walking. It's kind of funny. But my habit that I'm doing recently is trying frequency, love, light, meditate. And meditation is hard. I am just learning to do that. For me, it's difficult to slow the brain down and to stop. And today you're not going to believe how nice it was here today, guys. I'm blown away by this weather. It was supposed to be 17 today. Okay. Ooh. We're December in Canada. We should be almost minus 30 out there. Minus 30. And we were almost plus 17 today. And then Wednesday is supposed to be plus 15. So I'm just like blown away by this weather. I'm loving every single minute of it. It tried to rain. I said, we can't even call it rain. It was like mist. Try to mist today, but it was like for about 20 minutes. We need a lot more than that. Didn't get anything really wet at all. But so, hey, I have a question for you. You want to hear a construction joke?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm still working on it.
I got it.
It's kind of
Wait a minute. I didn't even get that. That went right on by Robbie boy.
I find it first.
You
Here,
got
I got one more.
Yep.
Still
Did you
working
hear
on
about
it.
the first restaurant to open on the moon? You
No.
should get this one. Logical thinking. Come on, guys.
They serve moon pies? No.
That's pretty good, Rob. That's pretty good. It's I think atmosphere. So it has great food, but no atmosphere. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
love those.
ambiance
Come
is
on, guys.
It's
I
a
got
good
some
one.
more. If you-
You've been hanging around Ty Young, I think.
It's great to laugh.
Laughter
What
is
did the
good
ocean say
business.
to the other ocean?
I don't know.
Do you see
Nothing.
me?
It just waved.
They just wave.
Just wave.
Ah, you get that one?
They're
Oh,
lame. What can I say?
they just wave.
But they're
What was the
good.
question? Oh no! What did the one ocean say to the other ocean? Wave.
Those are wholesome. I like them.
So, Karina, did you get these from a library book? Is that where you got these from?
Pretty much.
Okay, Rob.
Very
Glenn,
close. Google.
you know.
Google. There you go.
That's cheating.
All right, Greg. I'll get Google Chat. I don't think I have that, but I can get it. It's real easy, and I'll write you on Google Chat, brother. No problem.
You can also write each other here on the chat, in the webinar chat. There is a section called Chat with Speaker. Greg, look for Chat with Speaker, and then you can look for my husband's name, and you have a private conversation.
That's
Why don't you use that? Go try it, Greg.
Yeah, you can do that, Greg. It's just the same as Google Chat, except it'll be private right here on RobLynnLive. And I can, I'll take a screenshot of it, just of that, and then you can erase it if you like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll do a private chat with you. Give me a little bit of time. I'll do it from my other room, the other office, in the office rather than the studio here. We're in the dining room. We're not in a studio. We're in the dining room. I don't know where I got that from in the studio. Come on, man.
You're dreaming big, Rob. You got big dreams.
Yeah, I suppose.
Hey, Rob.
Nothing wrong with
Positive
that.
thinking.
Hey,
Yes.
Rob.
Yes.
I'm in my studio, my kitchen, my workplace, my sitting room, my everything. I don't care what everybody else calls it. It's my studio.
It is
And I'm
your
loving it
studio.
right now.
Then we're high atop Madeira Beach here in our studio.
Just
You
for now.
can't tell anyway. All we got's a green screen. Look at this.
Mm.
It looks like we're in a television studio. Isn't that right, John Barillo? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. This is fun. This is fun. Oh my goodness! All right.
So try that, Greg. Try the Chat with Speaker. Look for Rob.
Well, no, I'm gonna. Yeah, I see him in the. That's Google Chat.
He said this system is going down. Use Gmail chat. I don't know what he means by that.
Okay, I'll get a hold of you one way or the other tonight, Greg. Count on it.
Okay.
Are we? Oh, and we're still recording. Are we supposed to be recording still? Okay. I just want to make sure I don't stumble on my words again like I did last night. I kind of went out there in left field. Go ahead, Mayor. Go ahead, sir. Love to hear you again.
Yes, positive habits and you is today's topic. We most of myself, I use new technology like ONPASSIVE is getting from that and that habits also. That positive when I used to new things. There will be getting some knowledge from that. So it will be create in your knowledge will gain something more when you are going to the new places. You add that places to your memories also. That my also habit is that, and positive people talking with the peoples who are positive and taking that only that positive thing from that. So no negative habit and negative thinking about that person. So you only take one quality of that person, so you get it in our your knowledge, and habitat as also that like Lynn ma'am, like France ma'am and Melinda ma'am. So they we use that their perspective, so we use in our daily life. So a new thinking in going on, and you pursue that things, new things. And positive is that when we use daily, I'm using 5 to 6 hours in OES. So most of the time we use that, how to use that tools to your my business or daily life. So most of the time we touch with the doctors. So I use that most of the doctor will come to their our in OES. So I'm getting that that the person will use the yesterday we I 4 to 5 people is in to use our on-passive thinking. So they use that tools like that. We positive in our system. Okay, thank you.
So 4 or 5 of you, if I got this right, used OConnect yesterday. Is that what you said? OConnect?
Yes, yes, sir.
What did they think of it?
Yes, I'm. Uh, I send my link. So they used to and 4 to 5 ahead of this. Uh, they will use and habitual about how the thing, how the Zoom and how the O Connect is there. So they will use that O Connect. So they will go into the other people's. So I think they will say it about the O Connect to other people. Yes. Thank you.
Very nice. Well done. We
Beautiful.
start small and we grow big. That's how we do it at ONPASSIVE. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I see a hand from Carmela Schwartz. Go ahead, Miss Fire. Unmute, please.
Yes. I want to say a few of my habits in the morning.
Uh-oh.
For stand up strong, I make the bed first. I drink a cup of glasses, water glass. I pray and thanks to God, and then I do a exercise of breathing. We don't know how to breathe. We need to breathe right. So we have to do meditation or exercise of breathing every morning. And then you daily plan paper, what you are going to do in this day. Prepare your day. It's very important to write it down in the morning, and then to make X on what you did or what you don't did, you put to the next day. And reading a book or a part of a book, something new knowledge for that day. To hear a YouTube, something important, to bring some new knowledge to your day. And this is my morning session.
This is your morning wake-up call on RobLynnLive.
Yes, for the first hour.
No more sleeping in for you to 8, 9 o'clock in the morning there, Fire. You got things to do. Things to do, people to see. Let's go over to France, who happens to be in Ocala, not in France. Go ahead.
Yeah. When you know, every one of us have a lot of positive habits that we use every day. We do every day, but there's a lot of them I do every day. But one lately, well, not lately, the one I learned in the past is that for my dog. You know, every morning when he bark to wake me up to take him out, you know, no matter how much of a rush he has, once he wake up, guess what he does? He stretch out first.
Oh, cute.
You know, he stretch out first. No matter how much I push him to go out, until he stretch, he doesn't go out. So now I learned that, you know, every morning when I wake up to stretch, to do a little exercise before I do everything. You know, and also I'll be brief. I was one time in a class, they're talking about positive thinking. And one thing they did to me, I'm just going to do it with you guys. I don't know if you can see this piece of paper. Okay?
Yes,
What do you see on it?
a dot.
What do you see there?
A dot or a hole.
Okay. Everybody else see the same
I
thing?
see a dot.
You see a dot. Okay,
Right.
you see what? The thing is, everybody see the dot, but they don't see the whole piece of paper.
Yes, yes.
You know? So that's one thing. When I meet people, I try to see the positive thing, the positive in them first before I see anything. Because when you look at the positive on people, anybody you meet, if you try to see the positive thing about them, and you know, you can see it's different person at all. That could change your perception of that person. You know, that's one thing I do that I take a lot of pride of, and I take a lot of. I'm very proud of it, and I take it very serious. Is that every Monday night I go to the juvenile detention center and spoke to kids. And one thing we spoke about yesterday, since we're in the process in the holiday season, let them know that, you know, even where you are, you have a gift. You know, every one of us have a gift in us. You know, we have greatness in us, you know. So let's try to find out what are you gifted on. So we all are gifted in something. You know, some may not be in a position that you think you don't, nobody deserve you, you don't deserve anything, you don't have anything good to give, but we all are gifted in something. We just have to find it out. So that's one thing I always try to do, try and find a gift on people that I meet, and also for them to develop their talent or develop their gift. And also the most important thing is prayer. You know, every morning I wake up, I do pray. You know, I remember one time a pastor told me that, you know, the book of Proverbs, you have 31 chapters. And he told me to read a chapter every day, you know, and it's been like 20 some years I've been doing that every day. So that's one of the positive things I do every day. Thank you.
Franz,
Thank you.
I'm having trouble with my volume and it's up all the way. What did you say? The book of what?
Proverbs?
Proverbs. Okay, thank you,
Yes.
dear.
Okay.
It's very hard for me to hear all on the with us this morning too. It was the same thing, and I could barely hear Eve, Dr. Yvonne. Like it was really struggling. It's still the same. Nothing's changed.
Yes.
But I can hear you barely. But thank you so much.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
Where are we going now? I think we're going back to Pat Green because she's got her hand up.
One of the things that I started doing again was reading my Bible, and I've been praying, but I've been making I've been working on not working on I've been making the effort of praying, that to talk to the Lord about things, and I'm getting more back into that. When you have a relationship with him, you can miss him, just not spending time with him. And so I just, I'm back into reading the Bible again, and that's helped me a lot. And I'm thankful for that. And so I just wanted to bring that up as, a positive habit. And I'm thinking about maybe I need to memorize some more of it, just because not only was it good for me, but it would be, I think it would help my memory too, to be able to memorize parts of it. Because, the Bible's always a good thing. But I thought, it would be a good idea maybe if I just take and even if I memorize a paragraph at a time, not a paragraph, but as a verse. That's the word I'm looking for. A verse at a time. I thought that would be a good thing to do. So anyway, that's one of the positive things that I'm doing. And I try to remember to get up and go for a walk around the house every day because that helps too, just to keep my legs moving. And I think that's positive too. And so I think we're really blessed, to be a part of ONPASSIVE. And sometimes, I mean, some of us have been in it for a while, and if you're not careful, if you're not thinking about it, you can take it for granted. So, we have a lot to be thankful for. So I'm thankful for that too. Anyway, that's all I had to say. I think that was a mouthful.
I agree with you, Patricia. I'm going to say goodbye. Love you guys. Have a great evening, okay?
You
Talk
too,
to you
Always
later.
a pleasure,
Bye-bye.
Karina. Love you.
Have a good
Love
night.
you too.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming by, Karina.
Yeah, Karina.
All right, hands up. Looks like Mel's got her hand up. Go, Mel.
I wanted to give Harry a chance, but anyway. Yes, I was going to respond to Pat as well too. About the Bible verse. There's the apps for that. You can load it down on your phone, whatever phone, if it's Android or iPhone, and every day you can open it whilst you're working and just read it out. Whilst you're waiting for a call or on a call. Or every day too, I leave my computer on, and the computer is always, my computer is always open to verses of the Bible and nice peace flowing songs. So there are sceneries like the water swishing, the rocks, the mountains. And when I am trying to get upset at someone, not upset, but sometimes you get different people, right, on the phones. So I
Right.
turn and I'm looking at the computer screen whilst they are talking. So that tunes me out of me trying to beat up myself just to listen to criticism or something. So it's a good thing to do, like leaving your computer on. Not everybody probably will agree with me, but that is something I have been doing for a while now. And now that I have the bigger screen, it's even better because the picture is blown. And I
Right.
can see the prayers, it's big on the screen, and then the nice little flowing waters, the rocks. You can hear the songs. It gives you that peacefulness, and it's positivity flowing, when you're listening and looking at it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all good. And my next positive step, which is forthcoming, is that I'm yearning to play that shofar. It's sitting there. It's on a rack, wrapped in its little folder, but I am waiting positively to learn to play that shofar. There's something connected with that shofar for some reason. Actually, I had a dream. It was for my son to play it, and I bought it purposely for him. But with the young people, they don't give a care. No, I'm not gonna play that. So I said, okay, I'll learn to play it, and then probably you'll learn after. But I can't wait. So that's one of the positive sides that is forthcoming.
All right. Sounds good. Armin Hogue, other than your habit of going to Tim Hortons every day, what other habits have you got? Armin Hogue in the house. Egg sandwich guy, you there? 1 second. I got you, Greg. You're next. 1 second.
Great.
Well, I guess Armin has gone away. He's ditched me. Armin. All right, over to you, Greg.
Okay, well, gotta be on again. Well, actually, this computer is very old, and I don't know. It's just like they don't make things anymore to last. It's only 10 years old. I mean, my departed mother gave me a PC back in the old days before they and it lasted. I mean, I think I paid $500 for it, but it just little. But I mean, it just, I don't know. It's really depressing how temporary things are and not permanent.
Yeah. Can't argue with that. That's for sure. And they're making things a lot cheaper these days. If you go in the hardware store and buy a hammer, or go in a hardware store and buy a pair of pliers, they're not made like they used to be. You know, used to be like the Craftsman products; they would last a lifetime. You go into Lowe's or Home Depot these days, they've got all these off brands and these cheap brands of hammers, and
That don't last.
they just don't last.
You know
So
what I
you're
do, Rob? What I do, I go to a flea market or the second-hand stores and buy them and clean them with soda, with Coke and baking powder, and you shine them like it's brand new. So those will last longer, you know.
Well,
Instead
they
of buying
will,
a
and
new
that's
one.
where I got one of my sets of Craftsman tools. I got at the flea market 20 years ago,
Yep.
and they're out in my shed. I don't use them that often because to me they're collector's items. But the newer ones I bought aren't the same. They're just not the same.
That's true.
So I like that idea of the flea market. We had a flea market here for 40 years, and it closed. It was the largest flea market in the southern United States, called the Wagon Wheel in St. Pete, and it closed. And they sold the property for $28 million. They were going to put, I guess, a Costco there, a Costco store, which would have been dandy, but the land did not pass environmental standards. They had oil and gas beneath the land. So that was the end of that. So now it's sitting vacant and no one can do anything with it, which is a shame. It would have been nice to have a Costco by my house.
You know
Speaking
what
of
I
hammers,
find that don't last? The can openers. Oh my God. I'm stuck with about 6 can openers and they're fancy. They have big heads. When I go to open up, it's like, what is wrong? It's stuck on the can. And sometimes it's almost ready to fall on my toes or something. They're not working.
That's
I don't know where I
true.
can get a good one. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a good topic. What do you have?
Armand is back.
Or, you know.
Was that? Yeah, Armin's here. Go ahead, Armin. We lost you there for a minute. What's up?
Yeah, that's okay. I had a bumper sticker when I had a cottage up north, you know, and on the back of the bumper sticker, on the back of my bumper, it would say, "I never get lost. Everyone tells me where to go." I got to get another one, you know.
That's true. You've been hanging around Ty Young too, I guess. So, Armin, from a habit standpoint, the only habit I know you got, well, you got two habits. You gave up drinking 39 years ago, which is killer. That's a grand habit. But your other habit is you go to Tim Hortons for coffee every day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, you got to reward yourself. When I used to get off work at the post office, I worked 33 years. I'd walk up to coffee shop. There's no Tim Hortons, but I'd have a coffee, reward myself every day for, you know, going to work, working real hard, and doing the best I can. But what I do in the morning, same as I think it was Carmela, make my bed. Make my bed. That's what I do. And then I ask God, give me the right direction. Show me the way. And then I just, you know, mosey on out and hopefully, you know, get my get the cobwebs out from between my ears. A lot of cobwebs between here. and then I jump in, you know, either a walk, you know, about 2 miles, or I'll take the car. But being a recovered drinker for almost 39 years, come St. Patty's Day, March 17th. Somebody just mentioned that date, and I was jumping for joy in my silence because you guys couldn't hear. But that'll be 39 years drinking. I'm not drinking, and it's great life, you know. Guy comes from hard knocks and straightens out and meets a whole group of people that are same mindset, you know, and we're all trying to help each other just like we are here. And but now that I've been here for about 30 months or so, this is better than where I was, because it's just you're just a great lot of people, and you know, I just can't thank you enough. But that's what I do, pretty much. Do stretching. I stretch my knees. You got to stretch your knees when you're young and continue. You do roundabout squats with your knees as you do knee bends. You go like that with your, and that'll keep your tendons limber. And hopefully, I have good knees. And I had a T-bone accident when I was 19, and my left knee kissed the front fender of a head-on collision, and I flew 60 feet. And then, but my knee's okay. I have no hindrance now. I did get a shot of cortisone when I was about 21, 2 or 3 years later, and it's good now. Yeah. So that's really what I do. Yeah, it's keeping it simple. A lot of water. Hey, and I heard about drinking, and I had some, but I can't find it. Cloves. You put it in tea and you boil it. It's got a million well, not really a million, Canadian million, not an American million, different good qualities in it. It's got probiotics, I guess, and all kinds of other things. I'm not a scientist, but I used to have a photographic memory, but I ran out of film, and I'm running out of time. But thanks a lot for listening to me.
All right.
Did I answer your question, Rob?
Lynn, ma'am.
Okay, thanks.
I can't hear anybody.
Lynn, ma'am, I want to go.
Go ahead.
Oh, you know, I couldn't hear a word.
There's a
Sorry.
lot of sounds. Can everybody mute, please?
I had my headphones in, and I couldn't. I thought they were off, and I didn't hear a word anybody was saying. Did you guys? Did I answer your question? Hopefully.
We heard you.
Lynn, ma'am, I want to go to the pharmacy, so I will be joining from the pharmacy.
All right, see you there.
See you there. Safe drive. Safe drive.
Bye, Maya.
Bye, Maya.
I'll be right behind you, Maya. I'm going to study for a pharmacist.
Yes.
Don't come to me for chemical drugs.
Yeah, Greg. Let's see. I think Greg was next, and then over to Mel, and over to. Not over to Mel. Okay, over to. Okay, we'll go over to Pat after we go to Greg. Go ahead, Greg. Now the both hands are raised. It doesn't show that.
Okay. Well, yeah, it used to be back in the old days when they had you gotta go to the photo lab. I had studied photography for quite a while when I was really doing stuff outdoors with the tripod and stuff, and I still have a few slides from my trip to Utah in 1980 in the mountains. I mean, now it's like everybody has the camera on their smartphone. It is not, I don't know. I mean, it's so good that you have to appreciate the quality of trying to get at good stuff, not like it doesn't come to you instantly. You gotta work on it.
Okay.
Oh, I was muted. I was just agreeing with you, Greg. Good stuff, man. And I'm going to, in just a few minutes, I'll go into the other room, the office, and I'll send you a Google chat out with the information on it while I'm moderating, because that's my part-time job. I'm the moderator here after 9:45. From what I
Okay.
hear. From what I hear. All right, now, Go ahead. Let's go to Pat. Patricia Green in the house.
I was, you were talking about tools, Rob, and my father gave me a hammer. He taught me how to use it. My father was a carpenter also, and he could build a house from the ground up. And I remember one time I went and I joined a group of people at Habitat for Humanity, where they go in and build these, restore these houses that are pretty much just down to frames or, or just foundations or whatever, and they put the house together again. And so I got to help put windows, put frames in for windows and that kind of thing with an old-fashioned hammer, not one of those hammer guns, nail guns, but with an old-fashioned hammer. And that reminded me of that. And I remember one time I was on stage and at church, and I was thinking about how God uses different people for different purposes, to do different things, and each one has a gift. And it's like you're a tool in a toolbox, and the Lord will take that tool and use a particular person with a particular gift, or or use that tool for his, for what his purpose and his glory. And I was seeing the toolbox one day, and just picturing that and realizing, that we're blessed to be a part of that, that he can use us to do different things, whether it's to, I remember one day I was going down the street, I had a Yugo. That was many years ago. And those things you had to, there was a special way to unlock the gas cap. And if you didn't know how to do it, you couldn't fill up your car. And I was going down the road and I looked over and somebody was stopped at a convenience store and they had a Yugo also, but they were struggling to get the gas cap off because they didn't know what to do. So I pulled over and I taught her how to put how to open up the gas cap and how to lock it back on, after she was done. And she was very thankful for that, because I thought, I heard that was the case. So before I left the dealership, when I bought the car, I asked them that question, I've heard that these have locks on them for the gas tanks. How do I unlock it? Because I plan on going places in this car. I'm not planning on just having it sit in the driveway, So I was blessed, and she was too, that I got to share with her how to fill up her tank, how to get to the gas tank to do that. So I just wanted to share that.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. I'm going to move to the office where I'll be moderating as long as I get the panelist link from Miss Nakamoto, which I think she'll give me in just a few minutes. I'm going to make a coffee, and then I'll be back online here with you guys in just a couple of minutes. So thanks. I need a softer chair than this secretarial chair. Thank you. Oh.
Can I switch chairs?
Yes, of course.
All right. So we got Melanie. Go ahead, Melanie.
Yeah, Rob was talking about coffee, so I was making the cheers cup to him, but he didn't see that. I'm having a bit of Van Hoyt coffee. I think it's German, right? Van Hoyt, right? That's Germany. It is much better than the Nescafe and these things. Anyhow, that's not the positive side, but yeah, it's just being positive makes you see a different view on life. It makes you have a different perspective on your life, and even seeing others in the way that the Almighty would see them. When you're not so positive, like I said, it's a downer, and you're always thinking the other way of another person when you approach them, because you see the outside, you don't take your time to see what's coming from the inside. You don't take your time to get to know them. So, like I mentioned, positivity is the key. I was positive half and half, because anytime somebody would strike me for criticism, even if it was probably positive or constructive, I always used to think that it's negative and I'm ready to ready to react. But I developed something like an attitude, actually, positive attitude lately. I'm not saying I'm always positive because no one is always, right? But I develop more of positive attitude as I'm getting older, and I'm thinking to myself, we are only humans, or we are mere humans. And the best thing we have to have is to put on that robe of righteousness, put on that robe that is filled with all the good, and robe that is positive, so that we can at least pass that on to another person. Because when someone sees you positive, it is like a magnet, it attracts. Positivity does attract. If you have that negative energy, it brings people down. When you're walking into a room, people will know you by your smile, by your uplifting, by your encouragement. And it's true. You don't have to tell them that you're positive. They actually will be glued to you because that's who you are. But when you're always down and you're always speaking trash, or you're always, more or less swearing and doing those things, these things are downers. It doesn't serve a purpose. So it is good to have that positive habit, positive attitude, positive mind, the mindset, and always, it carries that outlook. It stays on you like a clove, like a piece of clove. I mean, clothing, sorry. Because, like I said, you might have the worst clothes on, but because of your positivity, it brings out everything. It brings out the whole human side in you. So I don't know about everybody else, but I love to be positive. I love to have that smile. I love to not even smile. I love to laugh. I love to laugh. I love to put on my teeth, just to make sure that, I get a kick out of life. No matter what's going on, it's better to laugh than it. Let's just face it. Back home, they used to say, back in our country, we used to call people sour bread. Sour bread meaning, sometimes people they're walking with it's like the whole world came down on them. Their shoulder is down, and it's like, thou of little faith, I lose hope, look at me, And it's like, oh my God, I do not want to be sticking to these people, to somebody like that, because they're gonna bring me down. Because every time you see them, they have, how are you? Could be better. I'm sick here, I'm sick there, I'm sick everywhere. And I'm saying, okay. So you're crying things on you, so things will stay on you. But when you say, no, you're not gonna keep me down today, the sickness, this is just from the other side. You're not gonna keep me down. I'm gonna do what I have to do. And I speak that way. I speak that way. Even when I'm in pain, I speak that way. And throughout the day, I can feel that uplifting. I can feel more energized. And this is the truth. This is the truth. That's all I have to say.
Very good. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Carmela, you're up.
Yes, I wanted to say, if sometimes I get up in the morning with a hard feeling, stuff around is not so well, I put myself in the mirror and I smile to myself. And I said, good morning, Carmela. Smile to yourself, the world will smile to you.
Yeah. You guys have heard of self-talk? Where you're actually not verbally speaking out loud, but you have a conversation, a mental conversation with yourself, and how powerful that is. And we don't realize, pretty much everyone does self-talk without realizing, but it's very powerful. So you want to keep it positive. Can really change your outlook through positive self-talk.
Aline, one of my self-talk is when I go to the stores, because I used to be like a shopaholic, very bad. I have to confess. Because where I used to work in the building, it was close to a mall. And then I have to exit In the morning, go through the mall. In the afternoon or in the evening, pass through the mall. And all the nice stores are there. Home Sense, Winners, just name it. Susie Shears and all those. So I would stop almost at every store that I like in the mall. And as you talk about self-talk, so my coworkers, they used to see me, and even if I'm not buying what my name was the next day at work, guess who I met again at Winners? Guess who I met again at Home Sense? So they said, I know, Mel. I said, no, 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 guys, I wasn't shopping, I was just window shopping. But it's true. I go and I see nice pieces and I would ask them, because they knew me, I would ask them to put it aside. So when I get paid, it's every 2 weeks, I know that piece is mine. Or I would purposely hide them in between little things. That's how bad it was. So the self-talk was, I am there searching for things and I say, Lord, I do not want to be pathetic. And this is pathetic. I do not want to be that way because that's like a disease. Shopping, it's good to reward yourself, but shopping for things you don't need, yeah, this is becoming a disease in me. So Lord, Melanie, need to get out of that habit. And so sad. It did happen. The building was sold. We moved to home, and I never used to go to that place anymore because I wasn't going in and out of it as often. And I from there I developed the habit. So whenever I go, even if there's a Winners right next to me, or those nice little places, when I go in there, I'm looking at thing and I'm saying maybe next time. And I said, Mel, self-talk, you don't need that. You don't need that. Put the money to some other use. So there's a lot of times that I am doing things and I do a lot of self-talking, even laughing to myself when I think of something funny. I'm saying if somebody sees me, they might think I'm crazy. But it's just simple things that I remember and it just makes me laugh or smile. So I'm even walking out in the plaza and I'm doing that or singing to myself. And sometimes I'll see somebody nodding at me, meaning, oh, go ahead or something like that. But I'm minding my business doing it. So many times, self-talk is a good attitude if you're thinking of something good, or if you're thinking of straying away from something that's not too good for you. So, yep.
I used to go look at cards in the store, greeting cards and all that when I was feeling down. And I'd grab a greeting card that was funny, and I'd be over there reading it and laughing and grabbing another one that was funny, and I'd read it and I'd laugh. When my husband and I started dating, I gave him a card for his birthday, and the card said, "The angels got together the day that you were born," and you know what they said? And you opened the card and it said, "Look out below! Here he comes!" And I gave that to him for his birthday. He loved that card. But that's what I would do when I feel down. I would go into a store and look at cards and read funny cards, and I'd just be over there laughing and carrying on, and people probably thought I was crazy, but I didn't care. I was having a good time.
Let's go ahead. Let's involve our chat here. Got an active chat going. Thank you guys who are chatting in the group chat. People sharing their thoughts. And it's interesting because Charmaine Ung, she says, I made it a point not to eat unhealthy, especially sugary stuff. Tell you a secret, I haven't needed to go to the dentist in the past 7 years. Just by excluding the sugar, she's not having, I guess, any dental issues. And Pedro says, Donna Maxwell says that, wait, let me go scroll up a bit. She's talked about looking at the glass half full and not half empty. that's again your mindset, right? How you view the world. It's half full or half empty. And then we had there's another Melanie, shopping is a stress killer. Did you see that, Mel? Isabel says shopping is a stress killer. Well, you know what? I don't think that it's rare. I think it's a common like compulsion among women in particular. Maybe not as much men. I think more women in America. And ever since I was back in college, I was very young, and I had this compulsion to go to the mall. It was like I was driven to go there all the time. And why? I didn't really need anything. You know, I mean, I was a college student, and college students don't need much, right? Broke college student. But for some reason, I kept going to the mall and buying things just to buy them. And I think it was like a kind of therapy, but not a very good therapy, but a therapy that sometimes women use to reduce stress or to vent or to, you know, it's a habit that creates problems rather than solves problems. And I think for me, it took a while for it to sink in. You know, when you see the credit card bills, the store credit card bills, and you're like, OMG, how am I going to pay off these these charges that I've made? And so that's been something that I went through when I was young, you know, the compulsion to just buy and shop. And that's the kind of habit you don't want to have, because it creates a lot of problems in one's life. But I do think that women here maybe can relate to it. And if so, share if you've ever had that issue of shopping too much. Anybody have that besides Mel and me? How about you, Carmela? You had that too? You shopped too much before?
I used to shop, but I'm not going to the shop every day. When I'm going to the shop, I do it once for a long time. So I buy a lot, but I'm next time I'm going to buy it maybe half a year more.
Oh.
So if I go, I waste my time on the shop. I buy three shoes, three clothes, three from everything. But I take a lot of money, and then I said, now half a year you don't see that shop anymore. This
Okay.
is for the half year.
Yeah. I see some women in the group relating to what I said. And we have Isabel says, very true, Lynn. And Irena says, absolutely agree, Lynn, 100%. And Melanie Marcano says, don't do that anymore, LOL. All right, go ahead, Greg.
Yeah, I am so glad I live out in the Moondocks, because I used to, kind of shop for useless things, and why? Doesn't bring you anything but more stuff and more bills. I'm trying to eat healthier, and we have a co-op and another health food store, and hopefully I'll be able to go there regularly.
Yeah, you will.
As soon as I get electric hydroponic car.
Mm-hmm.
We'll step in the great direction.
Very good.
I mean, we have here we have a reservoir that there be petroleum boats, but there's still a lot of cars are using petroleum.
Mm-hmm.
One step at a time. we have really I don't know. We have the highest temperatures in recorded history. I mean, before mankind was even around, and it's all due to petroleum.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got to. I mean, I don't know. Nikola Tesla had designed a H2O car, and Stanley Myers had it 23 years ago, but he was kind of poisoned by the CIA after COP4 in Venezuela. And right now we have in Dubai we have top 28 going on. And I don't know.
Well,
But
Greg,
right now,
things are going to get better with people like you who have such a platform and are truly dedicated to that platform. You're going to make a difference, and I'm looking forward to seeing you do stuff. I know you're going to figure out what you're going to do, how you're going to get people on board with your platform. So you know, as the apples come, you'll have a lot more ability to take action, right? Once we have those apples. So be thinking
yeah,
what you plan to do. Have a plan of action for sure. Okay?
yeah. The one I wanted to get out walking again. I don't know. It's just like my walking is really limited now, and I can't understand. I know I got to go out, and I don't really want to use a cane or anything, but I mean, I live out here in the boondocks, and I don't want to settle for anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Look for it for brighter days, Greg. There are going to be brighter days ahead for every one of us. So think positive, okay? Think positive. Things are going to be fine. All right? Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go on to Melanie, and then we'll have Franz after that.
Greg, maybe you should have a club name going back to basics. Maybe you should create a club going back to basics. Did you hear me?
Mel, open one.
Greg, he's muted.
Mel, open this club in your own net.
Yeah, no, I was saying it based on what he's always mentioning, but he's muted, so he can't hear me.
He speak. He don't know that is muted.
And Lynn is also
Lynn, you muted.
Oh,
yeah.
I wonder what happened there. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Now Greg can speak.
Yeah.
He's trying to unmute.
Oh.
Okay.
I cannot unmute him, just to let you know. Normally I can, but I cannot. That indicates to me that his internet is weak at this time. It'll get better. We'll come back to him when it gets better. Okay, so anything else, Mel, that you wanted to say?
No, I was just trying to respond to.
Okay, he'll come back. He'll unmute as soon as he can, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right? Thank you, Mel.
But he has a good ideas, you know, like there's people who still want to keep to the grassroots, and that's a good opportunity for him, you know.
He needs an outlet because he's frustrated. You know, when you hear him share, he wants to do something. So the ONET Club would be really a good thing. Thank you, Mel. Okay, now we go on to Franz Marcelin.
Yeah, all I want to say is that, you know, the ladies talk most about going to the mall, But we men, we always go to the sporting clubs, sporting, spend our money on sports and also on toys. You know, that's one thing that I learned since I've been in ONPASSIVE for about 2.5 years now. So I learned now, not to waste my money, not to waste my time anymore. Time is very precious. And earlier somebody was talking, I don't know who it was, talking about, I think it was Harmon was talking about this is how you change, you know. But coming to those webinars every day or listen to them, it's just like a therapy, So we meet so many different people and we hear everybody's story. And this is like that's why sometimes I make it a habit now, even though I cannot come to the panel, but to listen to it. Why? Because you heard about different people, different persons' story, or what they change, or what they do. Everything's that it also is making you better. We're all like a big family and ONPASSIVE, and we all are sharpening each other, to make us a better person. And later on, we can help humanity better because we are becoming a better person. Thank you.
Lovely attitude of just embracing what you hear, taking it in, making yourself a better person. I love it. Thank you.
We learn a lot one from each other here in ONPASSIVE family, especially in your RobLynnLive show. Every day, everyone's come with another thinking, with another knowledge, with another something to bring up, and we take one from each other a lot, and we learn, as Ash Mufarah told us, we have to be a better people, and we learn here to be a better people.
Thank you, Carmela. What's nice to me about community time is we don't have a specific topic or agenda. So the conversation just takes a natural turn, winding here and there, and you never know what the topics are going to be during community time. And that keeps it interesting and I think engaging for people. I really like that aspect of community time.
Yes.
Armin, you look deep in thought. Would you like to share something with us?
Oh, I'm lost for words, Lynn.
That doesn't happen often, huh?
You're never at a loss for words, Armin.
I love your laughter, everybody. I love to see your smiles. That's why I try to say something that's opposite of what. But anyways, yeah. Sorry, that'll wake me up. I just finished having some eggs and broccoli. It's kind of like my diet. I like that. I was asked what do I do. I try my dangdest, DANG, dangdest, EST, dangdest, to learn the OES, and as I think I have, and try to listen to the facilitators that my higher power I choose to call God, pardon me, Jesus Christ. I don't go to church or anything like that. I'm not a Bible thumper. But it's when you look back and it's like that story where somebody fell off the ocean liner, the what do you call those cruise ships? I've never been on a vacation in 35 years, so bear with me. And I just ride motorcycle when I had time. I don't have time anymore, and no regrets. But when I think it was a lady, she fell into the ocean from the cruise ship, and she's saying, "Please, please, God, send me help. I want you to help me. I want you to help me, God. I want you to help me." And then all of a sudden, a helicopter comes flying by, doing a search, and it spots her with the spotlight, and it comes down, and it goes, "We can help you." No, she goes, I'm waiting for God to help me get lost. Something like that. Anyways, I heard that a long time ago. My laptop was going dead. But sometimes people, they can't see the forest for the trees. And you could drag a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And that was like me for 14 years. You know, that's just a regular guy. Went drinking with the crowd and that, and 2-3 times a week. And then I finally got sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know, finding my wallet is empty and all this. You know, guy with one eye. You get a little brave when you have a couple of Heinekens or something like that, eh? Heinekens was great when you got paid, eh? Boy, you're rich when you got paid. Get a Heineken. But my life has changed, and I come in and I try to study the best I can. I haven't had a cold or a flu since 1990, but I do have what's going around now, and it's called a brain virus. It's called Bell's palsy, which goes away. Don't know how I got it. It had symptoms of a stroke because I still can't sleep with my good eye, which is this one, closed, and so it's getting better. And I can't really smile that good on my left side. But you know what? My GP thought I was having a stroke. Told me take an emergency hospital. Go ambulance. I'm not wasting $150 on an ambulance, you know. So I just I thought, you know what? It was just 3 weeks prior. I had a heart specialist. I had the monitor on my chest for 3 days, and brought the monitor back. Got the results from the heart specialist. He calls me in about 3 weeks later or something, and he goes, "Mr. Hogue, you have no restrictions." And then 3 weeks later, I wake up with this thing, and I go see and my eye was just killing me, my good eye. And then I go see the doctor, and he says, "Go to the hospital, blah blah blah. You got heart, maybe it's a stroke. I think it's a stroke." And then I just had a heart specialist say I had no restrictions. How can it be a stroke? So, anyways, I went and saw my eye specialist, and she says, "You don't have a stroke." Because she tested my eyes. She says, "Close your eyes really tight." And my good eye was not closing all the way. And she says, "You're sleeping with your eye open and you have Bell's palsy, I believe, but I'm a glaucoma specialist. I'll set up an appointment with a heart specialist." And I just accepted that, and I'm not going to go see a heart specialist. I know it's not a stroke. I ran and I swam all my life, except for when I drank and had a hangover. You know, if I drank too much the night before I had a hangover, you're not going to catch me running down and climbing 60-degree hills like I love to do before I got hit by a bus. But anyway, yeah, I'm healthy as a horse, eh? Like a seahorse. I'm only 5'5", so I'm just a seahorse. Anyways, I was a class clown of 63, 64. And that's about all I got to say. I better shut up because, this is way beyond my pay scale. I don't know what I'm doing here. Thanks, Lynn. Oh, and you know what? I'll never stick my nose in the show link again unless I got to find the link. Oh, man, I think I'm doing somebody a favor and I just destroy the whole town.
Oh, Jesus. It wouldn't be RobLynnLive without Armand Hogue. Oh, God.
Did you just say Jesus? No, it's Armand Hogue. Everybody says,
Yeah.
I see people on the street and they go, "Jesus Christ." I go, "No, you're mistaken.
No.
It's Armand Hogue."
I said Jesus and I said the rest, but you didn't hear the rest. I said it would not be RobLynnLive without Armand Hogue.
Well, Oh, wow, gee, that's something, man. What a
You're
compliment. You
funny.
and Rob and Lynn and everybody else. Well, I just got to keep coming back. I'm a glutton for punishment, but I got to have more of this. You follow me, Melanie?
Yes, I follow.
Well, you better not. I'm going to have you arrested for the third time.
I follow you. I follow you, brother. Don't worry. I got your back. Don't worry.
You're great. Thanks, everybody.
You're too funny, Aman.
Now I do have to go on a journey. I got to leave here at 10:30, but I'll try to keep you listening on my 14 Pro Max that I learned now how to use. Thanks, Lynn. You're the best. You gave me the guidance and the tools. I just got to apply the tools.
It's you, Armin. It's you with the motivation to
Yeah.
want to improve and learn. That's all it takes. It's the attitude you have.
You know what? I never had a computer before in my life. And when I heard about the premise of this company, and I got that false alarm clock call on my telephone, didn't know, and it brought me into ONPASSIVE. And you know, for 19, now I ride motorcycle and everything like that for 50 years without any at-fault accidents with one eye. I call it a headlight.
Guy.
I just say I only got one headlight and I keep it on the road. Because they say, how do you drive with one eye? Oh, I keep it on the road. I keep my good eye on the road and I keep my other eye in my back pocket.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. You are our therapist here. You're making us laugh. You're a therapist.
I don't try to. I'm so depressing. Really, you guys should be crying. You should be playing the miniature violin, the world's smallest violin. Oh, poor Armin. Poor Armin. I know Rob and Lynn are doing that because they know me from behind the scenes, eh? Armin, we told you that already.
It's okay, Aman.
I need to
You
refresh.
mean well, right?
Oh,
You're uplifting. It's okay.
Oh, for 19 months, though, I digressed. For 19 months, I just went to the store, got my provisions. I had all my food stack. I cooked here, and people said, Armin, now I have a Everlast 3.5 horsepower treadmill here, you know, and but people used to say, Armin, we don't see you around anymore. For 19 months, they would rarely see me. You know why? I was on webinars. I was trying to learn how to do this computer. I never had a computer in my life. Didn't even know how to. I bought one off a friend I known for 38 years, him and his wife, and he refurbishes them. And he worked at Mercedes-Benz. He was an executive. When he retired in 2004, I believe, or 2002, being an executive, he had connections with all kinds of companies, Hewlett and Packard, all these companies that make laptops. He would buy them by the lot and refurbish them. And I bought mine, which is a Windows 10. I've had it since I come in here, May 25th, 2021. And I paid $500, and the case is $150. Like the guy, like, hey, you know, I've been in AA for 30, all the time. And, you know, they say you're once an alcoholic. I was an alcoholic, but I don't drink. I could be around. It doesn't bother me. And I don't have an ego to go sit at a bar and brag. I don't drink. You know, I don't go there because, you know, you don't go to a hardware store to buy an ice cream cone. So that's pretty much it. So I don't go to bars, but I used to pick up my 1 year sober girlfriends up at in AA. I wouldn't prey on them if they're under a year sober, because that would be calling it 13 stepping in AA. And I always help people. I don't want to take advantage of nobody. But it's good. The only thing kept me from university was high school. But you know what? I sobered up, and I've always been running and long distance swimming, and I thought, you know, now that I'm sober, I'm going to go swimming. And I swam for a year, and I took scuba diving, and I became a I became I got my I was a bronze certified scuba diver, just a sport diver. I'm not like off any. I didn't go off any. Uh, uh, like I've never been in an ocean swimming. No, I stuck my foot in the ocean when I went to see. Uh, hmm, oh, Halifax. There's a big. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. That's okay. But anyway, I stuck my foot in the Atlantic, but I still like to put my foot in the Pacific. So I've been to the East Coast, but not to the West Coast. Never been in a plane. Been riding motorcycle, and I was down Niagara Falls one time, and I was coming out of Niagara Falls, going east on the Highway 55. Beautiful highway, right along Niagara River. Oh, you gotta check it out. Full of willow trees, canopies over the highway, and I saw a helicopter come over the bush. And I thought, you know what? I've never been in a plane. Am I chicken? So I thought, no, I might be all feathers, but I'm not no chicken. So I thought I turned my Honda Goldwing around and I flew up on the helicopter. It was fun, eh? I just caught myself, Melanie. I said, it was fun, eh?
Yeah, eh?
I see Greg's got his hand up. I'll let you go now. My time's up. I yield the floor to Greg Lakin. Thanks for the compliments. You guys are so
thank you, Arnett. Oh, Greg could unmute. Yay! I knew he could do it.
Okay. I keep on checking for Rob, but I need to go to sleep. But the thing is, I wanted to get your email. I mean, your postal address, so I can mail you my money order. In
okay, Greg, I'm going to send it to you in Google
email
Chat right now.
that.
But I'm having to relieve Lynn so she can go do something else. But give me 5 minutes,
Okay.
and I'll send you that in Google Chat. 5 minutes.
You can do that now.
Can I do it now before you go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to click off of here for the moment. I'll be right back.
We will help you, Greg. Everything will work out. I know. Everything will be fine.
Yeah. If only I can get these people to look at. Well, it's coming later, but you know this thing is, you know. But anyway, one step at a time.
Did you hear Melanie's suggestion, Greg? Melanie had a really good suggestion. You may not have heard it. Melanie, can you explain your suggestion again?
Yeah, so Greg, based on what you discuss every time about the fuel, whatever you call it, and the basic stuff, right? Going back to basic, how, you know, people use all kinds of other things. I think it would be wise, or just encouragement, to create a club. Like you can name it anything, going back to basics, of things of your own choice, a club relating to the basic stuff. And then you'll have us coming to like your club. We can like your club
as soon
and
as
create.
I get I am faulty for not getting everything in order on my system, because I cannot. I need help to organize with net, I think. But yeah, I have a lot of good ideas, but I need things to get written down that I cannot do with this computer, or
yeah,
you know.
And if you want a good name for your club, like basics, you can Google it as well. Like just put in a word or a phrase, and Google will give you some ideas to create a club?
Yeah.
We will support
I
you.
mean, I used to and then well, over a year ago, this piano player stopped flying, and he used a car to actual car, and he wanted to perform in every 251 towns we have in Vermont, but I haven't heard back from him. I mean, I told him what this company was about and stuff, but a lot of things are coming, I know.
Greg, if I may interrupt, I sent you in your Google chat. It's coming from Rob Gorman. I sent you my cell phone number and our mailing address. It's in your Google chat if you look there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem. All right. Any hands raised?
When this is done, Greg, you're going to be so happy and so relieved.
One step at a time.
You have a beautiful smile. We need to see you smile more often.
Well, with teeth, I would do a lot better, but, you know.
It's okay. Toothless or with teeth, your smile is beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Am I taking over Nakamoto for now?
That would be nice.
All right. Go get something to eat. Now I'm going over to Carmela Schwartz. Carmela, you have your hand raised. Hello. Fire, fire, fire. Are you there?
Here I am.
Okay.
I wanted to say I'm getting tired. It's 5:30 in the morning here.
Wait a minute. I come on here and everybody decides they're tired and they got to go. What the heck?
You said you want to make it short today.
Oh, I didn't say I wanted to make it short today.
So it's almost 3 hours.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah,
okay, goodbye. Shalom. Arrivederci. Bon voyage.
Shalom.
Goodbye,
Happy Hanukkah.
Have a good
Bye,
night.
Carmela. Have a good night.
It's not because you're coming.
Hey,
Don't be insulted.
you're wanted, needed, and loved, Carmela. You just keep coming back.
I'm
Okay?
still here. I just closed my camera.
You follow me, Carmela?
Yes, I'm following you.
I'll follow you.
You
I'll
make
have you
me
arrested.
laugh.
I'll have you arrested if you keep following me. Hey, it's okay. They would only be plastic cuffs. We don't hurt anybody here at ONPASSIVE. Hey, thanks a lot, Rob. And Lynn Nakamoto. Thank you, friend.
All right, since Carmela's going Betty by, let's go over to Mel.
I gotta go.
Well, before Melanie says something, I wanted to say I've got to go too. Sorry. It's not you, Rob, at all.
Yeah, right. It's not me. They're dropping like flies here. Okay.
It's not you at all. I just have to get up early in the morning and go to work. Otherwise, I'd stay here forever. So just
No problem. We appreciate you coming and supporting us the way you do, Pat.
Yeah.
Thank you. I hope you all have a.
Oh, sorry. I already finished. Go ahead, Kat.
I hope you all have a great night, and I love you all.
Love you too.
We'll be right back.
Have a good one.
Love you too.
Thank you.
See you
That's what
tomorrow.
Kojak said that. He said, "Who loves you, baby? Who loves you?"
All right.
Kojak,
Let's try to go over to Mel again if we can.
Yes.
Go ahead, Mel.
So soon I'll be saying good night as well. Soon, not now. I'm with you, Rob. I'm with you. I'm on with
This
you.
is unbelievable.
No, I'm on
Lynn
with
says
you.
you got to come on. Rob, you got to
But-
come on. You got to moderate. So I start
soon.
moderating and 3 people leave.
No,
That's
we
terrific.
love you, Rob.
That's okay. I've got a very hard shell. I can take it.
That's because you gave us advance warning, Rob. We knew you were coming, so we're leaving. I'm
Yeah, I would have
joking.
been here sooner and this wouldn't have happened, but I had to take care of some
I'm teasing.
business with the bank. So
Yes.
Pedro wants to get in the panel. He says,
Yeah.
me.
I gotta go. So you take it easy. He can have my
Bring
spot.
Pedro.
Oh,
Armin's gone.
Pedro is
Pedro
coming
wants
on.
to say something.
Pedro, okay.
Lynn, you're muted.
Lynn, you're
Pedro,
talking away and nobody can hear you.
I'm trying to tell Pedro, I gave you the link in 2 of the messenger group messages that you use with your name, Pedro. So go and check there, because this group told me that even if you're an attendee, if you don't leave the webinar, you just click the speaker link that I sent you in Messenger and you will be a speaker. You'll be on the panel. So try it, okay? It's there in Messenger. You can't miss it. Try practicing that, please. Thank you. If not, put in Messenger you failed, and then we will bring you to the speaker side, okay? But first, try the links.
Yes. Yes, Rob. It's we are talking about I'm sure you heard us when we were talking about positive attitude, the
Yes.
different things that keeps us uplifting, positive, and habits that we are quitting or slowing down on, like shopping too much, spending money uselessly. I'm guilty of that one. And I can attest to so many of these things relating to spending so much. A storage full of things that I'm paying for and still is paying for. I let go a lot, still have a lot, and I'm just looking for a way to have a little stall. I had asked for my church when they had it open, so some of us could get together some tables and then sell out what we have. It doesn't matter what price, but it didn't happen because the church got sold to a senior place, right? So they flattened it out. I still have this thing in storage, and I'm saying, why I am I paying that money, which I could pay for a founder or something, or do something with it, and I'm just paying useless money to a storage. I try putting some things on Marketplace, but Marketplace and things like Let Go or whatever they call them, Kijiji, they have so many people putting out things because people are leaving the country, going elsewhere, and some of them are even letting go items for cheap. It's not like the days when you wanted a good table and somebody sell you a crappy table. Now you have so many nice looking things on Kijiji and these places, Marketplace and all. So my idea is there's people always coming into the country and they're looking for secondhand things. So my duty is to catch my eye on one of them and just give them some of what I have, just to release myself out of the debt that I pay to a storage place who's cashing in on me all the time like an investment. So there's habits we can shave to make us better, and we think when we have things and we don't want to let them go, we think that we're gonna be better by keeping things. But if we let them go, you never know what we're gonna get in return. It doesn't have to be the same table, but it can be better things. We don't have to have much in life. I've always been saying that wasn't me before, but yeah, it wasn't me before, but now I'm thinking, ONPASSIVE have me thinking more and more, like life is like that. You just have the necessities of life and you're good to go. That's about it.
Thank you, man.
Welcome, Camilla.
Pedro is in. Open your mic. Speak.
He's still muted. Rob, so that's what I had to say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Franz, did you want to say anything, or are you getting ready to check out too?
Well, I will check out pretty soon. But I just want to say I agree with you, Mel. Because a lot of time we're part of so much stuff, and then there's people that can use them. It's give them away to other people. Not only it's gonna change their life, make them feel better, and also it will make you feel better, and also it's a blessing. You know, my habit is one of the habit that I have is to think, every time somebody give me something, and to show them that I really, really, really appreciate it, you know, because it seems like people don't give me stuff too much, I mean, I'm always doing giving, but people don't give me much. But it doesn't matter, But whenever somebody give me something, whatever it is, if it's a piece of bread or whatever it is, just show them the utmost gratitude of what they give me, because I appreciate it more than they even think that I will appreciate it. So it's a good thing to give back, and when people give you something, also you just show them that sometimes it's not what they give you, it's the kindness of the heart, for them to give you something. So I always appreciate whatever people give me. That's it, Rob.
All right. Thank you for that. Hey, I appreciate knowing that. That's good stuff. Carmela, you said you were leaving and now your hand's up. Either you is leaving or you ain't leaving. What are you doing?
I'm here. I don't know. I didn't lift my hand. I don't see that.
Well, I see it.
Okay, maybe you want to see me. I opened the camera.
Good night. All right. Pedro, talk to us, brother. Good to see you.
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. Hi,
Hello,
Carmela. Hi,
Pedro.
Melanie. Hello, Rob and Frank, and everyone else in the chat. Everyone is still chatting. I've been listening. Tonight, it's been a very refreshing night to me because many spoke of their habits that they have developed. And they mentioned meditating on spiritual things. That is a good thing, because we are created with spiritual needs, not only physical needs. So it was a good topic that they mentioned. They take that into account. I do that myself every day. I have an application that I open every day, and it discusses one scripture, whether New Testament, Old Testament, includes the whole Bible. And today it talked about Naomi and Ruth, the story. And I learned something that I didn't. I have read the Bible many times, but detail escapes your notice. And today I found out that in that account, that Ruth became the father of Obed, who was the father of Jesse, who was the father of David, King David. I didn't know, that had escaped my notice. So it's a beautiful account. It's in the book of Ruth. There is only 4 chapters, and I listened to the 4 this time. Normally, I listen just to 1, but I learned that detail, and to me, it was very revealing, because King David is known worldwide by many, because he is in the line of the descent of Jesus anyway. So meditating on spiritual things is a good thing, keeps you on higher spirits, and with the hope that we have built on ONPASSIVE, based on the facts that have been shown, that keeps us in good spirits. I spoke to 2 people today related to ONPASSIVE, and one just hasn't had the money to put it together to join, and hasn't been active. And I got him the position and everything. I said, we did everything. Now we are in the final stages, and you tell me that you cannot come up with it. I said, no, I'm fixing my car. He finally said, I'm going to get, maybe I can get half of the money. And I said, well, I'll get the other half for you if that's not the case, doesn't matter. But you got to get in because time is of the essence. We got to be. And so he was very happy that I gave him a boost trying to get him in, not staying by the sidelines. And so tonight was very good that I heard comments from everybody. I'm sorry about John's great loss. Of course, I put in the chat, I put my condolences to him, and because losing people that you have known is a very, it's reality of life, but it's always hard. So I wanted to join the chat just to share some of my habits. I try to keep my spiritual routine going all the time, because that is the long solution for mankind. But
yes,
the shortest time, let's say, is ONPASSIVE. So I encourage everyone to look into it, because it is a big thing. So I'm glad that at least I was able to join, even though I know it's been, I've been on the sideline doing things. I'm trying to make sure that all my accounts are in order, but I was listening and trying to comment. It's always good to be here with you, Rob, and everyone else, Melanie. And I enjoyed Armand's sense of humor. He always comes up with something. So I'll pass the word to someone else who wants to say something.
All right. Well, if I may briefly, did Lynn say hello to the 53 people that are here or not yet? If she didn't say hello.
She was keeping up with them, Rob.
She was keeping up with them in the chat, right?
Yes.
Well, I just want to, if I may, I'm going to acknowledge 10 at a time, if that's okay, if you guys can bear with me just 5 minutes. That's something that we pride ourselves on. And I'd like to say hello to Latoya, Malloy, Les Hudson, Henry Horn, Antoinette, Shandon, Charmaine, Ramswap, Mohammed Umar, Daniel Lopez, who's around all the time, Michael Chatta, our favorite guy with the emojis, Savitha Pinto. Hello, Ms. Pinto. Greg Hill is here, Frank Rowe, Jennifer Drummond, Roy Clark, Raquel Quill, Mapan, Armin Hogue is still floating around here somewhere, Kim Mills, Irina Steksala, Lao Tu Das, Renew Bibby, Cynthia Deering, Sina, TM, and Pamela Edwards, David Lavelle. Hello, David. Charlie Ellis Jr. from the great state of Mississippi. Mohammed Ashraf Ansari. Hello. Clover's here. Clover Kelly, Chris Tiazone, Jarginder, Carrie James, Dinesh Chowdhury. Hello, sir. You're welcome to come to the panel if you want, as everyone is welcome. Nixon is here. Habib is here. Isabel Bailey's here. Sahil Hari is here. Shayamali is here. Rita's here. Olasumbo's here. Ram Swap is here. Muhammad Ali is here. And Angela Laland. That's 54 of you are here. And I felt it important that one of us say hello to all of you. Thank you for hanging with us in the chat. That's really cool stuff. Over to you, Mel. And then we'll go over to Carmela, Sleeping Beauty, who said she was going to sleep. But,
I know John is silently listening to us. My dear brother John, I feel you, and I know you are so active in the chat night after night on every live, and I just I know that God is visiting you. I know I have to say God, because that's the only source of joy. And know that His joy is your strength, right? So just keep up with faith and keep up strong. All right. I think God wanted him more, and you'll be okay. Just wanted to send hugs to you while you're there listening to us and being in your quiet moment. Just wanted to say that to him.
Very kind words, Melanie. Very kind. Carmela, is your hand still up, or you playing games with me here?
Don't put my hand up. You play game with me.
No, I'm looking at your hand flashing at me saying Carmela Fire Schwartz. Carmela Fire Schwartz.
Okay, I'm fire.
Oy vey.
Oh, I'm okay. I must say I love to come to RobLynnLive, but on the last few days I was very tired. I couldn't wake up. My alarm clock wake me up to be with you, because it's in the middle of the night here when I'm coming. And 2 days ago, I just couldn't get up. I was so tired.
Well, you made
Sorry.
it. You made it.
I
That's all
didn't
that
come.
counts. You made it. Good stuff. I've got to go to the chat while you talk and see who's talking in the chat. Good evening to all from Michelle Weaver. Hello, Michelle.
Hello, Lynn. She's back.
Oh, well, then I'm out of here.
Without us.
I'm leaving with all the rest of you. You're muted.
Hi, Greg Hill, and hi, Michelle Weaver.
You've been doing this now for 4.5 years, these webinars. You don't know when you're muted or unmuted?
I didn't look. I didn't know. I didn't look.
What, you got hamburger in your mouth? It's unbelievable. No wonder I had to go to the other room.
Oh my God.
I was going to tell you how many fillings you had.
I was trying to eat fast so I could come back. And...
Hey, this is RobLynnLive, where anything goes.
I forgot to stop recording.
Who wouldn't want to be on that live?
Oh my gosh, we're still recording? Oh, that's good. That's one for posterity right there. I was counting your fillings.
That's terrible.
Oh my God.
Well, on the lighter side of thing, I said hello to 54 people that are in the chat. I said hello to each one of them.
Thank you. Says, hello, Lynn Nakamoto, konbanwa. I think that means good evening, but I'm not sure. He thinks I speak Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. I may be Japanese, but doesn't mean I speak the language, right? Catch you, Irena said, still recording, LOL. Oh, you guys. Terrible, terrible.
You can.
Oh, Gregory saying he can't type. I can see what he's saying.
He's laughing. That's why he can't type.
He said, hello, Larry Horn. And then the next thing he says was, wait, it was another one. He did it. He said something he can't type. I thought, yeah. Can't. Oh, then he said, hello, Frank, bro, brother, instead of brother. He said, boy, I can't type it out tonight. That's funny. Armin says, my great Pacifian brother. Why do you both say brother? From another mother. Thanks, Greg Hill and Greg Lake. So Greg, I know you don't speak Japanese, but I'm going to teach you. Yeah, right. I don't know.
I told you guys you should have been
around. You said, oh, stop it, honey. Did you say, oh, stop it?
I didn't say it one time.
Because Chris said, oh, stop it.
I didn't say that.
Unpassive bloopers.
Charmaine's got my back. Charmaine, stop that, Rob. Don't
Wake
make
me
me
up. I
sound
was
good.
sleepy.
She's got my back. Thank you, Charmaine.
It's therapeutic. I love that. I go to bed smiling. That's good.
Did I have a lot of effect in my teeth or just a little bit?
You know, there is a therapeutic 10 minutes a day to smile loud.
Yeah.
It's even a cure cancer.
Yes.
Huh? It cures cancer when you laugh?
Yes, if you 10 minutes a day just smile and make what we did now.
Yeah.
I've read that in a book that Dr. Barney Siegel wrote, which calls health. I don't know the word in English. When you wait, I look in Google Translate the word.
Therapy, you meant? No.
And wait a second, I will let you know the word.
Okay.
It says miracle.
Oh, miracle?
Yes, it's make miracle, and if you laugh 10 minutes a day.
Oh, well, we laugh at least 10 minutes on our show every night.
Yes, it's very important to laugh.
Yeah.
It's bring something to the body that heal you.
Laughing and pulling your like the butt exercise, meaning like you're doing deep breathing, but at the same time you're pulling in your butt. It strengthens your whole upper core, and it causes any sort of things, glands or anything. If you do it as often, it can loosen muscles. It can loosen anything you have inside. I was taught that when I did, so now I know how to deep breathe, pulling in the butt when I'm lying down. You have to actually do the exercise, breathing and kind of straighten up yourself, and it helps. And then you slowly let go, and it helps a whole lot. Makes you feel if you have tension in your body, it releases all that tension. So you're right, Camilla. As I mentioned, things I used to take for granted.
Look to the book
before.
of Barney Siegel. He's a special doctor who wrote a book about cancer and about miracle in cancers.
Okay.
There are miracles.
Yeah. Things I used to take for granted before. I see where life goes, and especially COVID shed a whole bitter light on me. COVID has changed my concept and perspective on life, and it has taught me a lot. Like we cannot take life for granted. We are here we are like a mere plant, a mere petal. If the wind just blow, we're gone, right? So why not make the best out of the life we have and do our best and wish well for others, right? Yeah, it caused me to change a lot, honestly. And speak
Yes.
up, actually.
Well, guys, thank you very much for being in the panel. I enjoyed the night with you all. It's been a lot of fun. I have to say good night.
Yeah, good night, friends.
Okay.
Bye.
Take care.
Frank.
Night.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
It is such a good live. It's not funny.
You know, your life is what you do with it. If you stay and think positive things, your life live to a positive life. But if you stay and you are a negative person, you can't get a positive life if you are a negative person.
Sure.
That's true.
Yeah, that is the case, and it has a parallel with looking for the good in people. If you're looking for something to criticize, you will always find something. But if you look for the good, that's the good exercise. That's a good habit because it will encourage the person to continue making progress along the lines that you are commending the person for what the good that they're doing. And I think I see that here in ONPASSIVE a lot. People try to encourage each other.
Yeah.
And so we are moving along together and to our success. And that's a good habit to develop, to find the good in others.
As Ashmufara said, from one top to another one.
Yes.
That's right.
That's true. And
We are a brother's keeper. We are humans, and we're supposed to love our brothers and sisters. We're supposed to help them.
That's
This
true.
is what the world is about. This is what life is supposed to be.
Absolutely.
And the things you do, stick to the others.
Yeah. So
yes.
For example, if you laugh, somebody next to you laugh, you start laughing too, even you don't know about what about it.
Yeah, it's contagious.
It's catchy.
Yes.
And we have Greg Hill. He says, not possible to be negative around you, Carmela. You are a good example of joy. Oh, isn't that nice?
I like that.
The firecracker.
Greg
Only one that is not.
Thank you, Greg.
Only one fire lady.
Thank you.
Only one person that is not so happy with Carmela is that is the dentist because she doesn't eat sweets.
No. What's it, Carmela? It was Charmaine.
I must tell you, I was a dental assistant for many years.
Oh.
It was my job.
Oh.
I started very young with that. And they teach me how to take care of my teeth. And I have almost no cavities. And I have not any one root canal in my mouth. I have all my teeth around me, and I'm 61.
So we have something in common. You were a dental assistant, I was medical lab assistant. Wow. Something in common.
Yes, my dentist is not happy because he don't get money from me.
Funny.
They say that if you drink coffee and you put sugar in it, you're supposed to rinse it with water because the sugar stays and that kills the enamel.
Yeah.
So
if
you put sugar in your coffee, make sure you rinse with water after you finish the coffee because the sugar will stay and it kills the enamel.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
They say whenever you drink sweet, the same equal amount of water or even a bit more to to wash it out and put a little bit of salt. I use the kosher salt. Yeah, just a pinch, a little bit of salt. It helps. It kind of mineralize the water, and it gets it. It gives it a pleasant taste. So anytime you have something sweet, you drink water right after, but equal or a little bit more to wash it out.
Salt kills all the bacteria.
Yeah.
So when you put salt, all bacteria dies. So no cavities with bacteria.
I even put salt in my coffee, just a pinch. Have you done that, Pedro?
Oh,
really?
No, just a little pinch of salt. It helps the coffee to be tasty. Just slightly.
I start to put moringa in my coffee.
Really?
I saw Chris bring us that he said that there is a coffee with moringa they sell in the Philippines. So I have my moringa tree. So I took the moringa's leaves from the tree and I put on my coffee, and it's very tasty.
I switch from sugar packs lately to raw honey in my coffee, and just a small teaspoon. Instead of the sugar, I put honey and a teaspoon of salt.
Really?
Yeah, just
Well,
little changes, things that that were bad habits. I'm learning to give it out. But I can't do
I
it with
use
my carnation though. Carnation milk. Oh God.
I use honey. I use honey extensively, but on tea. I switch more to tea now than coffee. I
Yeah.
used to drink a lot of coffee when I did office work. Can you imagine? I would make a pitcher of coffee and drink it during the day. My
Whoa,
goodness!
wow. That's a lot.
And then I stopped and I started to drink tea. I learned to drink tea. I never in my life drank tea, but they started to tell me that this tea is good for this tea is for that. And I said, well, I'm going to try that. Now I am used to drinking tea. I drink more tea than coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee just once in a while. So, but they say coffee has good properties too. So,
Yeah, but not with the deadly milk. I use carnation. Every time I switch milk, Lynn, I go to buy milk and then I go back to carnation. You know what the carnation milk is in the
Yeah.
can? And they said it's not too good for you, but that tastes the best with coffee for some reason. I open
it
it up
tastes
and I
best.
pour it out in a bottle.
I don't know how good it is for your heart, but
Yeah, it's not that
we'll
great,
see.
but
It tastes great. I love it too, but
I don't think it's
I don't know if it's good for your heart or not.
yeah,
I drink it just black, no black, but just put sugar.
yeah.
If I drink coffee.
Like I go to the bulk ban and I would pick up the loose leaf teas and I fill them up in jars, like different ones. Some of them have lemongrass with ginger, some have
Mm.
black tea mixed with chamomile, whatever. And I just fill some little jars with them, whether it's 3 different ones. And I would there's a bottle, it's as tall as this one, and it has a little strainer in the top. So you just fill out your little strainer, and then you sip your tea bags in there, and then you can drink it as you go along. But then the loose leaf, I don't throw it out in the garbage. I use that same loose leaf that is left over to use as manure for my plant. I let it get cool and then I mix it with soil and I put it to the plant and it does grow green. So there's two there's two uses with the loose leaf. You make tea and then you use it as manure for your plants. It helps.
Mm.
Oh, thank you for that tip. I have a lot of plant in my garden.
Yeah, I just thought of it myself. I said, wait a minute, we keep throwing things all the time in the garbage, but they should be used. So I have a pot that already has loose soil. So I just keep pouring the old tea, the tea that I don't need, into that, and I mix it in the soil. And time again, I just feed the plant with that, and it helps. And I water it out, nice and green. Yeah. So there goes tea and then manure.
I see.
Just by tweaking little things, we learn a new thing.
I already said, since I came to ONPASSIVE family, I did the university.
Yes.
It's
ONPASSIVE University. Yeah.
Yes, I have a university of technology and for life too. Many lessons I hear from here.
Look at this book, right? It's a notebook I bought from Winners, and it has a black spot in it where you can use a white marker, and it has a couple of black pages. So I mark positive stuff on there on those pages. You can see the white. It's a black page, but I use a white marker. And at the back has the same. And I just put a lot of things, positive stuff on there. Positive stuff on all of it to remind myself. I went to pick up one, but there were two stuck together, so they didn't see that I got two for the price of one. I wasn't gonna take it back. It was for me. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
It sounds
2 for
like
1.
I stole, but it's not my fault. The cashier should have seen. I
What?
went to buy one, and then I went home and I said, "But wait, she scanned the stuff, and it's two of them together. So maybe that was mine, the extra one." I can't. Sorry, I didn't bring it back.
You're not going to run out of space. You're like, Google comes up with, oh, you're running out of space. You need to buy some more. Man. It just happened to me yesterday. I ended up buying more. Not enough room to back up your files or something.
They're making you pay for space now. You notice that, right, Lynn and Rob? In
For what?
Google, Google is making you pay for space now. If you want 1 gigabyte or gigabyte, you pay
forget it.
$7 something. I don't pay it. I just keep it up.
Forget it because we got
I know.
so no need.
Yeah, I noticed they're coming up with a price now, and something else they're asking me money for, and I said no, I'm not gonna pay it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's for sure.
same like YouTube Premium is getting
That's what's
expensive.
good in ONPASSIVE. It's unlimited.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You go to
Unlimited.
In nothing.
you go to YouTube. YouTube charges a price for premium, and it's getting higher. They raised the price. I was gonna pay, and I said, okay, that last 2 months I didn't see that price. Now they jacked it up, so I skip it every time, and I just stick to the basic part. Maybe that's why I haven't been on open myself to speaking or doing anything. I don't want to be paying prices for everything that I see. So many of them.
No. It's not necessary.
Yeah.
You have to ask yourself when you start paying something. When I go to the shop, there are many things that I want. I can buy all the shop. So I'm going with myself, and I said it when I taking in my hands. Not everything you see in your eyes you have to take in your hands.
Yes.
Okay. So when you take it in your hand, I ask myself twice: it's necessary or not? If it's not necessary, I put it back.
Yes, that's true. Does anybody have Pixel Cut? Pixel Cut? It's one of those little programs. Pixel Cut. I went and I bought for the year. It costed me 90 something. But
that is the best. That is the best thing to have.
Pixel Cut, right? Yeah, I bought it not too long ago. Yeah.
You can steam anything there. It is a great thing.
Yeah.
I love it because you save a lot of time. You set it there and set a time, and you scan back until it's done.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. We've had one for about 3 or 4 years already, and it's been the greatest thing. I'm not a big cook, but on that thing I can do anything.
Yeah, it has a lot of features, just like FlexClick.
Yeah.
And Photoshop, not Photoshop, Photor, Photor. That's another one, but I didn't pay for it. I just used it, the basic part of it myself. It's Photor. Rob is so quiet.
Rob is busy.
I was trying to. Sorry. I was trying to get an appointment at the bank tomorrow. We've got an issue that we have to take care of, and that's what I've been away doing. That I've been trying to do that.
Okay.
Get an appointment. Otherwise,
Remind me, I have appointment in the bank too.
For 5 hours. So.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to drop the ball, Miss Nakamoto.
Oh no.
And Miss Mel. And Mr. Estrada.
It's okay.
Oh, and fire. Yep.
Okay, the firefighter needs to rest because she have also appointment to the bank today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave at 11:30.
Okay, good.
we,
Well,
we appreciate you. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, tomorrow I have my physical therapy, so I'm gonna be quitting soon too. So I don't know. Appreciate Rob and Lynn for always being so uh, of service to others, and thank you, Melanie.
Yeah.
Everybody had good comments tonight. I'm gonna say good night, otherwise I won't get up in time to continue my therapy. I got a couple more months to go, so I gotta do it. Good night to you all. Good night to everyone in the chat. And tomorrow is a big day. We have question and answers, right?
Oh, the how you call it, round table?
Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna have a good time.
Yes.
So I hope all of you here, all 48 of us here, still here. That's a lot of people here. At, 3 hours and 12 minutes since we started. So thank you all for hanging out with us. We've enjoyed your chats. We've been peeking and seeing what you guys are talking about in the chat, and see that you guys have an active conversation going, which is really cool. So thank you, everybody. And remember, tomorrow is our roundtable Q&A. So come and join us. The panel gets to ask you questions. And then at the end, if there's time, you can ask the panel questions. And we have a lot of fun with it. It's not all tough questions. We got easy questions and tough questions. And just to let you know that we will not have Francis Tay and Chris Tizan there because they'll be traveling. They'll be away.
Yes.
So, yeah. So we will hold down the fort without the two of them. We'll try our best. It should be fun. Thank you,
May I
everybody.
say something, Lynn? Please?
Yes.
Pretty please?
Yes.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow then.
Oh, okay. Thank
you.
you.
Just got to remember what I was going to say now.
Oh, you forgot?
This is
Good night,
oh,
everyone.
OP 360s tomorrow. It's Wednesday.
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
It would be nice to hear something from the CEO of this company tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 6 in the month of December.
360.
And he had said there'll be things coming in the month of December. You're still recording, so I'll just leave it at that.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
See you.
Good night, Petra. Good night. Good night, Cam. Camilla, you got up already? You woke up? You went to sleep and back?
They woke up.
Okay. So I should be
To
able to
say
end.
some words to Greg Hill because he write me down that he loves me. I'm his sister from Israel.
Okay, so Rita, we can continue our discussion in Messenger since we're going to end the webinar now. So switch over to Messenger and let's discuss it there. Thank you, Rita. Love you. Love to everybody. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks for the loving comments in the chat saying good night and God bless people and good night, everyone, and bye-bye. Bye-bye, Savitha. Bye, Sina. Bye, Irena. Bye, Isabel. Bye, Angela and Frank and Greg. So many of you are there actively chatting. We appreciate each and every one of you. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Night.
Good night, Lynn. Good night, Rob and Camilla.
Night-night.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.